We're gonna probably make a song today too. Yeah, feel me? Yeah, feel me? Today I got the energy for y'all, you feel me? You feel me? So we finna get active. I slept in like a bitch today, boy, I ain't gonna lie. Wasn't the plan, but I did. And my fault. I was looking at something. I probably shouldn't have been looking at my phone because we're supposed to be doing this, huh? But we finna read the book. We're gonna start off with the book though, and then we'll get to making the song. But we're gonna start off with the book. Got a few oranges on the side and stuff. So summary of the last chapter of chapter 7, giving up the dream. Basically, he didn't get re-signed from his rookie season. He didn't make the NHL though. He was on the AHL. That's like the step right before the NHL, kind of like arena football is or Canadian football is to the NFL or whatever. But he didn't make that, and then he didn't get signed again. And then he ended up, you know what I'm saying, taking some time off, but he did get paid from being, like I'm saying, he got some thousands. Like he got a check, 2 checks for what, you know what I'm saying, the average person might get within a year. So I mean, he doing straight when it comes to finances, especially what this 2006 and shit. You feel me? But he ended up going overseas. He ended up playing for overseas and stuff team. He was fighting more a little bit, getting all bloody and all that and shit. And he ended up getting his ass beat up too though. But yeah, he ended up coming back to Wisconsin or whatever. And basically kind of like giving up kind of, but he's still training and stuff, but he kind of like just, you know what I'm saying, drinking and nicotine and sex pills and hooking up with females and training. That's really all he been doing. But yeah, the next chapter is chapter 7, Metamorphosis. And you know, metamorphosis is basically like transitioning into something else. You know what I'm saying? Like a metamorphosis is like the reptilians they be talking about. It's kind of like the reptilians, like a human metamorphosis to a reptilian or vice versa. You feel me? But metamorphosis. So chapter 7 probably gonna be, you know what I'm saying, a little bit better or something. But and this last we left off, he went to a party at his hometown or in the hometown area or whatever with some of his old buddies or whatever. It was a birthday party. He ended up running into this girl named Samantha. He think she all fine and shit, but he damn drunk as hell and shit. His arm still fucked up. Oh, that's what I meant. A big part of mentioning is they got in a crash, and that really what messed him up even more too, because everybody on his team really got injured and shit. He fucked up his shoulder bad and shit. But yeah, he got a sling on at the party, so he using that too as an excuse to, like, you know what I'm saying, for the sympathy to pick up girls and shit. But we finna dive straight into this chapter, you know what I'm saying? Because I did read chapter 6 on my own, but chapter 7, we back to the book reaction. But let's go ahead and get into it, because, you know what I'm saying, these be some long-ass chapters. And we on 157, I think the next chapter is not till 197 or something like that. Oh, shit, it's not 197. 195? No. It's to 193 or something. Or it was 190. Was it 191? Yeah, it's 191. My bad. So we got some pages to read, but let's go ahead and get to it. Got this book reaction. First nigga doing this book reaction jump too though. You know what I'm saying? I know it's not too trendy yet, but Flisss might be the one to make that bit trendy. You feel me? So let's get it. I signed a bridge contract in Denmark. If I can prove myself at this level, I can get to the bigger leagues in Europe. Sweden, Finland, Swiss B, maybe even keep moving up the ranks and start making some serious money. The Wisconsin summer is coming to an end and the reality hits that I'm leaving. This is my life. It's all I ever known. I'm in one place for a while, then I leave, then I'm in another place. I'm always leaving. I meet a new girl and never have to address the end with the old girl. The end always comes when the next hockey season starts. I pull the old hockey card and tell her that I don't want to have a long distance relationship. that I need to focus on my hockey career, or I keep the relationship going just to hedge my bets and still sleep around in whatever new town I'm in while keeping old girl in my back pocket. But this time it is different. I think I actually love this girl. We just spent every day together for the past 3 months, melting into one. The week before I leave for Denmark, I'm lying with Samantha on Fat Ladies Beach on the shore of Lake Michigan. You know that beach?
Mm-mm. Wait, Fat Ladies Beach?
Yeah.
No.
I open my mouth and to my surprise, this come out. What would you say if I asked you to marry me right now? It's a weird thing to say. It's not an official proposal, and she laughs it off and tells me to settle down. All I know is that this one's different and I don't want to leave her. Then I do the unthinkable. I ask her to come to Denmark with me, essentially foregoing all the potential Danish pushy to be smashed. She finishes X-ray tech school after Christmas. We make plans to do the long distance thing. She'll come and stay with me after she graduates. I'm on the plane flying to Denmark to start my new contract, playing in a legitimate European league. I'm ready to show my stuff and keep moving up the ranks. All I can think about is hockey season and getting bigger and better leagues and making more and more money, getting rich and buying a big house and a nice car. The shiny black SUV that I leased when I signed with Ottawa is a faint memory. I officially have nothing, but I'm going to change that. There's a powerful notion in there now that I want to provide for Samantha and give her the life she deserves. They set me up in an apartment above a shopping mall just outside of downtown Copenhagen. It's a one-room studio with a bed and a couch and a TV and a sink and a hot plate all in one square room. There's a little sailboat bathroom with a toilet and a shower. It's not much, but it's enough for me. I feel that nostalgia of being on a great adventure. I take the elevator down to the main floor of the mall and search out a phone shop so I can secure a calling card to let Samantha know that I made it and I'm living above them all. I ain't gonna lie, this nigga done fell in love like 30 times though, no cap. That's when I see her at the kiosk. She just looks European, like she lives up in Swiss Alps and spend her days popping open wooden chalet windows with two frosty mugs of beer in her hand, two massive jugs in her blouse, and two blonde braids in her hair flowing down her shoulders like snakes pointing to the good stuff below. I can see, look, he already like staring another bit down that fast. Like, come on now. I could tell she likes my American accent. And she sure is asking a lot of questions about who I am and why I'm in Copenhagen. It's too easy when you drop the hockey bomb and see her eyes light up and then gloss over. You see her thinking when you tell her that you only live upstairs. The energy is volatile between us. One spark could ignite it and burn this whole thing down. An inferno of boiling bodily secretions. That sweet sound of skin slapping against skin like the pitter patter of a rainstorm. I could hear the droplets drizzle as I stare at her mouth talking to me. There's a puddle forming in my pants now. This nigga is a horny nigga, boy. My little head tells me to get her number and have her come up to the apartment after work, or go out tonight for a couple of drinks, or watch a movie at my new studio and have a couple glasses of wine. My head starts to race, and I formulate a game plan. What if I don't do anything? We just give each other massages. No kissing, no banging, no nothing. Just innocent massages. Just enough to touch her naked body and see what her pussy looks like. No, no, I gotta get out of here. I get my phone plan and say goodbye and get up to my room drenched in sweat and testosterone. I feel the gust of wind could trigger an eruption of baby batter right up through the ceiling, impregnating an innocent bystander in the apartment above. This nigga's horny, boy. I picture myself massaging her up here, and I'm kissing down her back and down and down. I relinquish all self control and see her bouncing up and down on me in pure joy, those tits flapping like eagle wings. I'm lying there on the bed with my pants down around my ankles and masturbating hard. I'm clenching my eyelids together and picturing her and remember what her mouth and face look like. I can almost taste her saliva and lipstick dripping all over me. I finish and blow a hole in the ceiling. I know I dodged a bullet. Hope that bystander up there did too. I can never go back to that kiosk ever again. That nigga is wild, boy. And he just was saying he in love with Samantha. Crazy. But I keep that image in my mind and use it every night. I'll use it until Samantha get here and then I'll be all right. I can make it. See, personally, I think that's probably any dude, and it make me now question like dudes that's probably don't get that much play. But it make me question, especially like at a young age, I guess I should say younger age. Cause what he probably like, I don't even know how old he is right now in this point in time. But he gotta be over 21 for sure. But that make me think like teenage years, the dudes that don't get too much play teenage years, they damn near be on the same type of time that bro be on. But it's ridiculous how horny bro is. Like I done had some horny moments, but to this extent is crazy to me. My fault, I gotta eat a couple oranges real quick. No, I got it. It squirted all on my face. Oh fuck. I wonder how Bobby would have explained that. It erupted with pitter patter juice flying everywhere and just land on the cross of my cheek. That man be flagging. And it's crazy too because like I actually seen this nigga in real life. And based off reading this book, you wouldn't expect none of this from bro. For him to be addicted to porn and masturbation and think of females like that, and it just make you go to think about just other niggas in this world or just other dudes in general. It's like a lot of these other dudes that may get perceived as lame, I could only imagine what go through their head, boy. Like, okay, I work at a gas station. It's this female I work with, and it be some old dudes or elderly dudes, not even necessarily like old, but like more in the 40s, 50s that be like, oh, like they'll give her this female I work with compliments like, oh, such a pretty lady, or a pretty lady will do that to you, or whatever the case might be, however they give the compliment. And in my head, I'm like, nigga, what are you talking about? You wildin'. You gotta just be horny, bruh. And then reading this book made me think like, yeah, I can only imagine what that nigga do at his crib. But it ain't no way that compliment should be coming out your mouth. But hey, everybody view stuff differently, but that be like a attempt of them flirting. And it's like, boy. No homo, you better off flirting with me. But I'm not judging or anything. No homo either. It wasn't no gay remark, but I had to code it. Because I ain't trying to talk about nobody either. Because people might view me as ugly. So, you know what I'm saying?
Make sure we throw this out before we leave.
Okay.
Tonight.
But yeah, man. I'm finna get back to reading. I just had to say that because now that I think about it, boy, I gotta wash my hands more often, boy. Because niggas down there come in the gas station and down there just beat they shit. Probably even go in the bathroom and beat they shit. Like in the gas station bathroom. These ain't got no seeds or nothing, but I don't want to waste money. And it gotta be some source of vitamin C in this bit. Hopefully there's no pesticides soaked through the orange or too much of genetically or not modified shit in it. My fault. And plus, he a hockey player. Like, how can you be so insecure and you professional athlete, bro? It's crazy. I don't get it. I mean. But let's get back to reading this, Ben. Everything is perfect in Denmark. I came here with my line mate from Belfast, Paul the Dennis said. He's a strong and silky centerman known for his great skating and vision on the ice. There is something about us when we play together. Ooh, excuse me. We have a psychic connection. We're a dangerous combination with his speed and playmaking and my forechecking prowess. It wasn't officially called it. He definitely got some grammatical like errors in his bed too, and I don't understand how can you have grammatical errors in the official book. But that don't make sense. It wasn't officially called it. But we signed a package deal, both coming from Belfast to this team in Denmark, the Copenhagen Bulls. Our Swedish coach is a good guy and he treats us fair. He has a big heart and I can tell that he likes me. Preseason starts and I'm on fire, picking right up where I left off in Belfast. Playing great hockey. The shoulder feels amazing. I'm back to 100%. I have a point a game in 5 games. I can do some damage in this league. Preseason ends and it's looked like it's going to be a promising year. A year to win some trophies and score some goals. The best part is that I survived the temptation attack from the Danish rocket at the kiosk. For the first time, I didn't stray and spray my seed all over the place like a garden hose. It's a monumental victory for me. I'm faithfully waiting for my sweet Samantha to arrive after Christmas. I can make it to Christmas, blue balls and all. On Monday, after training camp officially ends, Coach calls the North American imports into the equipment room to talk to us. We found out that the team doesn't have any money. The sponsors pulled out because of the economic traumas happening worldwide in 2008. The team decides to not carry any import players, only local guys from Denmark. Plus, every Danish player must agree to take a pay cut. The team is in an uproar. It take a few hours until reality sets in that I just got fired and I'm no longer getting paid. Our Swedish coach feels terrible and lets the North American guys stay for a week and practice with the team while we search for new jobs. After a few days, all the other imports get the calls from other teams and they ship out. Then it's just me there. I'm working with a European agent who I don't even know. Only his thick accent through the phone speaker and he doesn't have any leads. I rent a bike and ride around downtown Copenhagen and look at all the women wearing elegant dresses and riding their bikes through the city. I use my laser eye, to try and get a glimpse up their skirts and thighs and see some colored panties that I can masturbate to later. It is wild, bro. I take trips to Christiana, an artist district in central Copenhagen where the hash and cannabis trade is legal and flourishing. I just got fired and don't care about drug testing or anything. I'm more worried about getting a sign about what I should do next and what direction I should go. Some vibration to put me on the right path. I pick up a couple of joints filled with hash and tobacco. I ride my bike back to my apartment with that tingling paranoia and wait for the sun to go down. Once night falls, I take off on foot and find a secluded bench in a park next to a reflecting pool. I fire up the joint and inhale the thickest smoke my lungs had ever tasted. The hash and tobacco blend there buzzes and send me on a trajectory to a different dimension. There are people walking around and making me nervous now that the effects of the hash have taken hold. I make a game time decision to get back to my room at the mall where I'm safe. As I get up to walk back, I realize how massive I am. I look at the ground underneath my feet, the patches of grass and gravel, and I feel like I'm a giant. I'm walking on a minuscule world where each patch of moss and grass is a thicket of trees and shrubs. I'm crying and can't stop laughing at the absurdity of it all. I look up and see the mall and the megalithic buildings all around me, with each with phosphorescent windows of light casting a glow into the world that illuminates before my eyes and then swallows me whole. Oh shit, I'm in trouble. Not only am I a giant, I'm in the future too. My reality quickly crumbles around me and I don't know which way is up anymore. I focus only on putting one foot in front of the other and continue to look at the little trees on the ground. A feeling comes over me that someone or something is watching me. I turn to the left and see something moving in a reflecting pool. It looks big and dark and scaly. I pick up my pace and try to think good thoughts until I get back to my apartment building. That boy spoke something laced or something. The elevator is walled with mirrors and eternity boxes of destinies. It's creating trippy refractions of light and doing strange things with my reflection. I can see a million versions of me all in line and moving in perfect unison in all directions. I move close to the mirror and stare into my own eyes. I look deep into them looking for life. They are dry and cracked with lightning explosions of bloodshot capillaries and pulsing visions. The thoughts are coming in so fast. I can't understand any of it and write it off as something from the future that I couldn't understand anyway, even if I wanted to. I only want oblivion now. I'm inching closer and closer to the mirror on the back wall of the elevator. I don't know why, but for the first time in many years, I decided to look into my own mouth. I've been devouring chewing tobacco for a decade and instinctively don't ever look in there out of denial and fear. But this time I stand there with my mouth wide open. The fluorescent lights hover above and making a buzzing sound that blends into the eerie silence and cranking gears and elevator cables. That's the first time I see it. It's back there behind my molar. It's a white circular patch. It looks volatile and is oozing a translucent pus from the center of it. I quickly snap my mouth shut. I suppress any thoughts of it. Please don't let it be mouth cancer. Please let it go away. The addiction doesn't go anywhere, but I have to go somewhere. I've been skating with the team that fired me for the past couple weeks, waiting on a job, and now it's time to take things into my own hands. I can't hang around anymore. I feel that pull to get back to North America, that I'm wasting my time in Europe. What if I go back to East Coast Hockey League, back to Elmira to play for my old coach and do it right? Do what I was meant to do all along, to be a fighter and enforcer, and do it for real and get those 25 fighting majors and fight my way to the NHL. I feel the fear creeping up inside me as I think about it. The fear of fighting is smothering and I can't escape it. I tried to go that route. I tried to be who they wanted me to be, but I just couldn't do it. I don't want to do it. It seems impossible to me. The minor leagues in America will be a last resort. I want to stay in Europe where there is no fighting and life is good. I don't want to go back home. I want to take this as far as I can, far away from everything that I ever known, far away from the realization that I'm a coward. I'm afraid to fight, a pussy. That's why I didn't make it to the NHL. But I can tuck that secret deep inside me and no one will ever see it. Not over here across the ocean. I'm stoned again and thinking about last night when I was walking through the park and feeling like a giant stepping on top of a forest of moss and grass. It must be a sign. Maybe I'm supposed to go back to Belfast to be a giant again. They loved me there. I was a hero there. I talked with Belfast Giants on the phone and they're ecstatic at the thought of me coming back. I was a fan favorite and it would be seamless transition back to the team that I won two trophies with. We tasted that glory together. But I don't want to move backward. I want to keep moving forward and up to better leagues and better money so I can make something out of life in my hockey career. It's all I want at this point. With no contract offers anywhere else, the Belfast Giants and I start to talk contract negotiations. I know that I could be the player I want to be in the UK league and I won't have to fight. They'll bring in guys who will fight for me and that makes me feel safe and warm. As we talk on the phone, the Giants GM is excited to tell me that I get to play against the Boston Bruins in a special exhibition game in Belfast. The NHL team from Boston will be flying over to Belfast to play against an all-star team made up of the top players from the UK League called the Belfast Giants Selects. As soon as I hear it, my heart drops into a pit in my stomach and the gobs of bile and acid disintegrate that palpitating, I don't know how to say this word, I ain't gonna lie. Palpitating, palpitating old blood pumps of mine. I feel the fear. I feel the failure. I wonder what the Bruins will think of me. Some washed up old NHL contracted player who couldn't make it, gave up on the dream to waste away in the European leagues. Worse yet, I feel the terror of the big boys on the Boston Bruins roster. Lucy, Shara, Thornton. No fucking way. I can't even imagine playing against those guys. I'm terrified. I don't stand a chance. I don't want to play in that exhibition game. It's the last thing I want to do. I want to run as far as I can from the exhibition game, as far as possible for the Boston Bruins. Ain't gonna lie, I do not understand um the insecurity of this man for real. Like I understand life get tough, things get hectic, but like it's the self. I I don't understand it. I really don't. Of like scared and being like the fear. I really don't understand the fear for real. Like it's crazy for him to say stuff about this about himself like this. Like and not even the fact that like he's expressing it out loud to like in a book and like publicly. It's the fact that even in general to himself, like I don't understand the fear for real. It's crazy. It's wild. Like he literally just said, I can't even imagine playing against those guys. I'm terrified. I don't stand a chance. I don't want to play in the exhibition game. That's like if I had to play against motherfucking if I had to play receiver. It was like we had a team of Division 3 football players that get the chance to play against some NFL players, and I got motherfucking Jalen Ramsey and Patrick Surtain guarding me, and then I got to run across the middle with Bobby Wagner and uh Roquan Smith at linebacker. Like, okay, these Jets like that for real in the NFL, but am I gonna be scared? What? Am I like not gonna be excited to have an opportunity to showcase my talent against them? What? It's crazy that he say that. I don't know. But I'm gonna keep reading. Let me keep reading. Amidst my trepidation and contract talks with the Belfast Giants, I get a call from a team in the Austrian league. It's a big step up from the UK league and even a step up from Denmark. The team HC Jesenice is the worst team in the league and way across the border in Slovenia. The pay is much more than I began anywhere else, and it's a no-brainer for me to take the job. I have the opportunity many years later to play against the Boston Bruins, though. I'll be an entirely different kind of animal. Then I'll be ready. But at this point in the story, I run and hide and drown out all the resentment and regret with any intoxicant and sleeping pills that I can find. I melt into my pillow night after night and feel nothing. That's crazy. He like literally running from all his opportunity. I don't understand that. Boy, it's crazy. But then he still make it to the NHL, so I gotta just keep on reading and see how this metamorphosis like happened to him, cause it's crazy. It's wild. Make me want to just go to the Canadian or European League and take off and then go to the NFL, cause like he getting opportunity like a mug, just running away from it all. I set out for Slovenia, way up in the Julian Alps, to a little ski village called these European words too, so it's not that I can't read. It's just these words. These, you know what I'm saying? Just over the. You know what I'm saying? Overseas shit, man. Krajowski. Krajowski Gora. We all live out there in the big ski lodge on the side of the mountain and have free reign of the hotel. It kind of looks like the overlook from The Shining, the perfect setting for a haunted man. We have 3 meals a day, all you can eat buffet style. Oh, that's bussin'. And access to a lavish pool and full nude spas. They're mostly filled with old men's dick and balls. This man, wow. But sometimes a tight skinned tourist pop in there and lets her tits fly. I sit there in a boiling hot tub with two eyes peering out like crocodile. We make 20-minute drive every morning to the rink in the industrial steel town called Jessenies. It has a constant gloomy haze of gray hanging over it. An old communist shadow. The rink is freezing cold because half the wall on one side is missing and leave us exposed to the winter air high up in the Alps. The ceiling is green from some kind of mold or fungus growth, but the ice is fast and the fans are loyal. The local Slovenian players have the biggest hearts and smiles. The coach is a big Russian guy. He never smiles. I don't think he likes me. He coaches in Russian, which is then translated to Slovenian by the Russian imports on the team, and then some of the Slovenians translated to me in English. I'm constantly wrecking drills and practice and looking like a deer in the headlights. I hardly play. I just sit on the bench and watch the games and play a few shifts here and there. We're the last place. We're the last place team in the league too, which literally makes me the worst player in the league. I want to be out there helping the team, but my spirit is gone. I'm just a dead shell of hockey equipment now, sitting there and penning, riding the pines. But things aren't so bad in Kranjiska Gora when I'm at the ski hill, away from the rink. We party and crush beers and play foosball, but not like the year before in Belfast. In Belfast, I didn't have a cap on the tank, and I let anything pour right in. But here's in Slovenia, I'm trying to keep things under control. I'm trying to take hockey seriously and not be such a disaster off the ice. A big part of it is because of Samantha and this long distance relationship. I don't want to mess it up with an appearance by Blackout Bobby and his little weasel dick. But I face temptation. There's a slinky, dark haired smoke show who serves us at the restaurant where we eat our meals before we leave on the bus trips. I can tell she's putting it out there with pouty lips and giggles and smiles. She smells so good when she walks by. Those hips swaying to the beat of the perfect song playing in my heart. Scratch that. It's playing in my nutsack, and I'm playing back into it and smiling and flirting just enough to keep my confidence up that I still got. My fault. My bad. I think I need to take a sip. I feel like my nose got some like mucus or boogers in there, man. Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry. Whew. Oh, he just said, and this dude got his what you call it on it. I might gotta go look at his IG and see what type of junk he posts, cause this nigga be flagging in his book. One of the guys talked to me after practice one day and tells me that Nadia really likes me and wants to see what's up. I could be real sneaky and definitely would have been in the past, but Samantha is different. I know that I want to be with her forever. I want to marry her and do this right. I can't hold out. I tell him to relay the message that I have a girlfriend back home and I'm not interested. But sometimes I let my mind wander and think about those long legs and those lines of her soft Eastern Europe face, that tiny head and those huge tits. Sometimes I think about it, but I never cross the line. Never again. I just stroke myself and picture her sitting on my face like a throne. the Slovenian snow queen, slurping my scepter. So is he cheating?
Depends on what way you look at it.
Like, based off you, is he cheating?
Yeah.
I survived the onslaught. I think so too. That nigga flagging. I survived the onslaught of tempting flesh and hot European girls in the tight white snow pants on a ski hill. Samantha finally graduates from tech school in Wisconsin and make the flight over to stay with me for the rest of the season in Kranjska Gora. We live in perfect harmony up there in the Alps. Samantha hits the slopes and snowboards all day while I'm at the rink until the afternoon. Then it's time for adventures, time for young love and lust and sex that never ends. Those images of girls. Oh, hold on, my phone. I gotta put the charger on my phone. Those images of the girls on the ski hill blend with the porno scenes that I watch on my computer while Samantha's in the bathroom. And he watching porn while his girl is in the bathroom. That's a true addiction, boy. I wonder how many like niggas that I know got this type of addiction. Wait, who was it? I don't want to be saying no names. Didn't somebody? Oh, was it the dude I just met?
Oh yeah, him too. And
That's funny.
because remember, she was freaking. They both were freaking out.
um, that's funny. That's funny.
It's the people. It's like the last people that you would expect, isn't it?
I mean, yeah, cause I mean, I look at this dude when I bought this book. I wouldn't like expect like this book to have all this in it, or like for him to even be this type of nigga. It's wild. But where I just left off at? Okay. Then I made love to her with my eyes closed and my imagination wide open to endless scenes of spreading legs and squirting orgasms and gangbangs and double penetration of little white girls by a muscular black man with veiny midnight dicks that shine like organic eggplants. That's crazy. Why is you imagining other niggas? Why you doing it with your girl? That's different. That's like some.
He's gay.
That's some different junk. That's crazy to me. And he say veiny midnight dicks. It's crazy.
Ew.
This is nigga like organic eggplants. It's crazy.
Ew.
I don't know what this man got going on. I gotta see what the nigga be talking about toward the end of the book, boy, because he might be coming out the closet. The romance consumes us as we creep around castle highs in the mountains and press our lips deeply into each other's. We look out at horizons. I said that bit so loud. Endless horizons and relate these magnificent scenes to the endless possibilities of our love and our lives together. I sit on the bench and watch my teammates play. I drink water and cheer the team on and take little glances at the coach to let him know that I'm ready. But I just sit there like a bump on a log of shit. I start feeling a little ping in my chest and wonder if I should have gotten a normal job instead of chasing this stupid hockey dream. So many of my college teammates did that. As soon as the buzzer rang on the last game of our college careers, they made the transition to the real world and got good jobs and houses and wives and babies started popping out. But I could never picture doing anything other than playing hockey. This is my destiny, right? Some of them try the minor leagues for a season or two, but soon, one by one, they fall off the hockey map and matriculate, matriculate, I think it's matriculate back into the real world and modern society. But there is still and will always be a group of renegades who refuse to settle and refuse to give up on the hockey dream. So like nomads, sojourners in the foreign land, we go from one town to the next, chasing contracts. I don't know why I got so much like it's like clear mucus too. It's not
from those Pringles.
probably for real.
You've been eating a lot of them.
Yeah, I'm almost done with them though. And they Buddha too. It's not like they good and they got a lot of sauce on them hoes. Them bitches Buddha.
When we go to Aldi's tonight, there's healthy snacks. Those little pea pods, those are healthy. So we gotta look at those.
Barbecue flavor.
No.
No barbecue flavor.
They're little pea pods. They're slightly salted flavor. Pea pods would be gross in barbecue.
I gotta see what you're talking about because I'm thinking you're talking healthy chips.
Yeah, they are.
They don't got barbecue?
Oh, they might. They might have healthy. Yeah. They probably do.
But I guess we'll see. All right, let me not look at the phone. 12:32. It's not that late, but it's kind of late. All right. And Gore, we try to do this as long as we can before the machines break down or the well dries up. That's something valid though. One thing I can say though about this Jit, he is not giving up on his hockey dream. Even though this nigga running away from opportunity, he's telling himself he a coward and all this boom boom boom. At the end of the day, this nigga still chasing his hockey dream and trying to make life out of make his life what he wanted to be in life. You know what I'm saying? And that's the NHL. And even though he running from opportunity, he not running away from, you know what I'm saying, the journey and the grind. And I mean, at times he's like it's kind of depressive. It sounds like, but it seemed like he is falling in love with the journey too. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's, you know what I'm saying, going all the way to Europe, going to New York and joining this league, and being in Austria in this league, getting beat up in this league. I mean, he ain't quitting though. That's something I could give him for sure. And then based off, you know what I'm saying, the results, I mean, he did make it to the NHL. So I mean, it's some insight or something in this book too that I know that not only I can gain and the ones who actually tap in or watch the videos or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's something that probably I could even speak on that somebody gained, but he ain't quit. He made it shape. He made it happen. So he ain't quit. That's the biggest thing. You know what I'm saying? Something happens to us when we're on the road. We become more and more alienated from real life and the realities that our peers are experiencing. We show up in a new town and they give us a car and an apartment, and then they pay us money to do what we always done and always known. But I'm getting tired of being a sojourner. I want stability. I want a house and a car of my own. One that doesn't have the logo of some European team on the side of it. I'm ready to do life for real. And I'm ready to quit this hockey dream yet. Am I ready? Oh, am I ready to quit this hockey dream yet? Question mark type shit. I've been bouncing around the minor leagues of North America and Europe, and I don't know what I'm going to do with my life. I feel like I'm wasting it. At least I'm realistic about it. How long can I really do this for? I see myself as this heroic hockey nomad going from town to town and adventure to adventure, but inside my heart, there's a sting in there. It serves a constant reminder that I gave up on my NHL dream and that I settled for this wandering life because it's easier this way. I'm worse than all my peers who settled and entered the real world and the workforce. I always felt like they had settled, but I'm the worst of them all. I settled in my failure and in my fear. I know I gave up, and I know the reason I gave up, I'm scared to fight. It wrecks me anytime I think of it, but I can't complain. I'm living in the ski lodge in the Julian Alps with this amazing girl. I have it pretty good. All those friends of mine who settled and lost a hockey dream, they all tell me the same thing. Play as long as you can. They're reporting to me from the other side, and it's just as I suspected, that it's not worth it. That nothing will ever compare to the exhilaration of showing up to the rink every day for practice and playing games and doing the only thing we truly know, the only thing we truly love. How can it be any other way? The only way we can get this good at something like hockey is to be totally obsessed and consumed by it. Sure, we have some other distractions in real life bullshit, but the one constant in life is that hockey is always number one. I feel my priorities start to shift now. I have this girl with me and I want to marry her and give her the life that she deserves. I want to get her a house and have a real life with her. Not this endless flow of off season and in season and chasing contracts and seeing where I'm going to be next. Wondering in the middle of the summer what will happen and if I'll get that contract. I'm starting to get sick of this life and want something more. I sit out on the patio of my hotel room smoking cigarettes and looking up at the Julian Alps and daydreaming about how my life could have been so different and how I was right there. I was on the NHL contract with Ottawa, signed for the cap, going to be the first call up out of camp. Then they said, now I have nothing. I'm nothing. I'm in some town in Slovenia, hiding out and feeling ashamed that I let everyone down. I remember that energy when I signed with Ottawa. As far as I was concerned, I already made it. I had no idea what it takes. The more I sit on the bench, the more these thoughts and feelings grow inside me. I watch the NHL highlights and see all the guys who I played against in the AHL who were checkers just like me. They're all in the NHL now. But there's one difference. Those guys fought for real. They played hard and rugged just like me, but they're willing to do it. Knuckles up and big brass balls radiating up to the rafter and sold out NHL bars. Samantha's come. My fault. Excuse me. Um, my fault. I kind of lost where I was just at. Okay, Samantha comes out to smoke a cigarette with me and leans over the railing of the balcony wearing a bikini and snow boots. That's a combination. A bikini and snow boots with furry cuffs and a stocking cap. She looks delicious. She smiles at me and I wonder if I should go for the hat trick. I'm heading down to the pool, she says. She presses her lips into mine and watch her walk away while I take a deep drag of the cigarette and admire that tight body pop back and forth. I decide to stay in the room and take a long hot bath to think about my life and the failure of it all. I light a candle to set the mood and I just boil myself in that tub with the lights off and flame flickering off or the tiled wall and ceilings. I stick a monstrous water tobacco on my lip and spit the juice into an empty water bottle. I pride myself on how big of a chew I can fit in my mouth. Pause. Stuff it into a horseshoe and add it to it. Whenever I need some more of the wintergreen flavor, I drift off an oceanic adventure in that dank bathroom to lifetimes and lands where I'm not an epic failure. I'm half passing out when I hear a shuffling of keys and the doors to our room open. For some reason, I decided I'd take out my water tobacco just so Samantha doesn't have to see it. I don't need her coming on how large this one is, my lip sticking out and inflated like a balloon. I pluck the wad of chew from my lip and move my hand to slide it into the water bottle. The girth is far too wide for the small opening, and the tightly packed crescent of chew crumbles and falls into the bathtub with me. He just described that so freaking horny. The girth is how he started it off. That is wild. And then he say too wide for the small opening and tightly packed crescent of chew. What? This man is freaky, man. The room is dark, but I heard a plop in the water. I try desperately to grab it, and it disperses right through the spaces between my fingers. The candles flicker, and I see the shadow mass of floating tobacco grains switch back and forth like the school of minnows. The timing can't be any worse. Samantha enters the bathroom and flicks on the light. You're still in here, she asks. I look like a withered worm. Then she sees it. I'm bathing in a black sea of tobacco juice. The grains are floating everywhere and form a line along my abdomen that sticks to my body. I see the look of disgust on her face. I'm pretty sure that she thinks I'm bathing in tobacco juice on purpose and that she just happened to catch me on this occasion. She shakes her head and leaves the bathroom, closing the door behind her. She takes a mental note and gives me 1 year to quit tobacco or she's dumping my ass. No. He was talking about marriage. They damn near done. The season ends and there are no talks of contract extension. There is no talk from any teams anywhere. I wonder if this is it. 4 years pro and done. Time to scrape the mold off slabs of cheese in Wisconsin and get on with the hatred of my life. We fly back to the States with uncertainty looming like mist. Samantha and I get an apartment in Algoma, a quaint little fishing town on Lake Michigan. You know that? Algoma? She gets a job at the hospital looking at people's bones, and I sit around and be a bum. Spit chew all day, smoke weed all night. I'm writing things down in a notebook and trying to figure it out. I'm getting close and can sense perception coming in from somewhere. I'm stoned out on the patio at midnight and feel like I'm about to give up on hockey and end this stupid dream as I inhale more and more of that sweet smoke into my lungs. I feel something watching me from high up there. I feel a presence of there. I feel a presence up there, and it cares about me. I think maybe it's an alien or the frog god, and I let my mind race with thoughts of what it can all mean. I hear a voice tell me not to give up. I get more and more stoned every night and let my mind drift off. I sense this dark presence somewhere out there in the shadow of the night. I can hear it growling and moaning and humming in the electrical boxes and wires that hang like smirks above the streets. I sense a spider lurking up there and crawling around. I don't understand it, what it all means, but I know that it's evil. I can feel it and it's everywhere. I feel like it's in me. The higher I get, the more in tune with this perception I become. I think this is why I got off weed all those years ago. The fear got to me. In my late teen and college years, I loved how it would transport me to a different realm. But at some point in my first couple years, I found that red wine and pills did a much better job of bringing a cloud of peace to cover me and keep me warm. I still dabble in weed when the opportunity came, but mostly by myself, safe in my own world where I could pick up these insane perceptions and let my mind run with them, striding out into the horizon of time. I now remember the haunting thoughts. I suppressed them many years ago. Horrible thoughts break through, and I don't know if I should believe them or not. The faint whispers that I'm gay. No, see, I knew it was finna pop up somewhere, man. I knew it was gonna pop up somewhere.
This is a house for him. I found a house for him.
How much?
1,300.
Where at?
Slinger.
It's like no milk, but it's like in my throat. I don't get it.
It seems nice though.
What are you interested in? What you interested in it? Oh, excuse me.
A little bit.
But we damn near almost halfway through, or probably a little bit more past halfway through this bit. But that nigga might be. Alright. The faint whisper that I'm getting. Whispers that everyone else around me knows that I'm getting. Everyone else knows it, but I don't know it yet. I smoke more and more, and eventually those thoughts dissipate. But what are those thoughts? I hate those thoughts. I'm not gay. No way I'm gay. I love girls. I love porn. I love sex with hot girls, any girls. But what about that limp dick all those times? Why do I have to rely on those boner pills? Why I need these pills if I were gay? I picture some hot guy spreading his ass. What the? Crazy. Spreading his ass cheeks and begging me to come inside. This is crazy. What is bruh talking about?
So he is gay.
I don't
He
know.
knew it.
He's smoking and right now he's smoking and like the thoughts coming in his head while he getting high.
That's still gay.
Yeah, this nigga wow. This is crazy. This is wild. I hear low muffled grunting sounds as my balls smash up against his balls. I'm not even comfortable reading no more, low key. It's crazy.
I had a feeling when we met him he was gay.
For real?
I just had a feeling because that one guy next to him, I think that might have been his boyfriend. Remember, he's like, "You gotta read this. It's really good." He was like really different. What? Then again, his appearance, it doesn't look that way at all.
But shit, you didn't think this nigga was gonna be even talking like this in this bit based off how he look. That's why you can't judge a book by its cover though.
Right.
But I don't know. I'm gonna quit reading though. This is kind of wild though. But hey, damn. The nigga got me reading this out loud too. That's the crazy thing. I'm reading it out loud. This is not my words, man. This is not my words. The thoughts of doom move from the gay buttholes to that spot. This is crazy. To that spot in my mouth. I haven't looked at it since the elevator ride in the Copenhagen 6 months ago. I tiptoe to the bathroom in our apartment to take another look. I can barely open my eyes because I'm so high, and those orbs are bloodshot ketchup bombs. I peer back there into my mouth behind the back molars, and I see it. It grew. It looks so violent and grotesque. It is white and round with cracked skin and oozing with blood and pus. It looks alive, but at the same time, pale and gray and dead. I know it's cancer. I'm fucked. I chewed for so many years, 11 years of this. A can a day for the first half of my run, and 2 cans a day easy of the Grizz for the second half of my tragic play. And damn, ain't so many dudes that slide to the gas station for chill too. It's crazy. Is this the final act, the grand finale where I get half of my face cut off and turn into a monster? Or does the cancer spread up to my brain and go down to my lungs and consume me? My entire life wasted, and spit into an empty bottle and frothy brown colored sludge that pulls and rises to the lip of my spitter until it inevitably get dumped out into the ditch. Is this my life now? Is it over? I'll come clean with Samantha the next morning and show her the spot in my mouth. She looks just as alarmed as She looks just as alarmed as I am. I was hoping that she would look at it and say, "Oh, don't worry about it. It's nothing." But instead, she says with a stern look of concern on her face, "We need to have your mom look at this. My mom's a nurse and she'll know what to do." We drive up to Peshtigo. Do you know what Peshtigo is?
Sounds familiar.
Y'all. And tell my mom everything. I open up about my mouth and she looks inside with a flashlight amidst my brown tobacco stained teeth and she sees the spot back there. Again, I'm hoping to hear those comforting motherly words. "Don't worry, Bobby, it's fine." But as she pulls the flashlight away and clicks the button off, I see she's wearing the same stern face that Samantha had when she looked at it. She ordered that I go see a doctor that she knows from the hospital. He maneuvers a small tube with a camera on the end of it into my mouth and down my throat to examine my trachea. I'm watching on the computer monitor as they look deep down into my body. It's all pink clumps of meat inside me. He checks out the walls of my esophagus and insides. It looks so foreign, like an alien terrain, a trench. He takes out this small pair of scissors and tells me to be still, that it will hurt a little bit. He cuts out a tiny chunk of my inner cheek. Ooh, ugh, and puts it in a sample bottle. I wince in pain and my eyes well up with salty tears. We'll need to run a biopsy on this to determine if it's cancerous or not, the doctor says. Should have results in 7 days. Oof. Hey, man, that probably might be your son. Anybody that come across this, quit the chewing. quit the pouches, quit the cigarettes. Shit, down there even quit the weed, man. And the alcohol, quit all that shit. That's damn near the sign. As I walk out of the hospital, I look up at the sky and say, if you get me out of this one, I will never chew tobacco ever again. And I quit that day and stopped stuffing tobacco in my mouth. I enter a new I enter into a world of hurt and torture as my organs and cells fight back and beat me down to a pulp because they want their favorite chemical more than anything in the entire world. They want that sweet nicotine pumping through my bloodstream and sending peace through every corridor of my body. But no, not anymore. I'm done. I joined an online support group of chewing tobacco users who are all quitting at the same time and going through the same torment. Each one of us hanging on by a thread and posting words of encouragement and desperation. I dump all my cans into the toilet and flush it, watching the clump of tobacco spiral and slurp down and get devoured by that hole at the bottom of the bowl. The next 72 hours are a blur. If you can make it 72 hours without any nicotine, it's officially out your body and the physical withdrawals is over. Day 1, hour 5. I'm a frail, withered worm in a... My fault, y'all. Withered worm in a puddle of doubt, depression, sadness, shit, longing, deprivation, and exhaustion. All I know at this point is that I need sunflower seeds or I may legitimately go insane. The gas station is 3 blocks from our apartment. I know that I'm walking into a wolf's den with the veil cutlet in my pocket. The wall of nicotine is impossible to ignore. Every kind of tobacco, every flavor imaginable. Chews, cigarettes, cigars, nicotine gum. They got nicotine gum? I didn't know that. It's everywhere. My mouth is salivating and oozing like a Pavlovian pussy. This nigga wild. I walk in and I'm hallucinating. I decided to only look at the ground so I won't make eye contact with the dip demons behind the counter. The floor is breathing. I'm pretty sure I'm also limping, just because it hurts so bad. I feel the pain in every part of my body. Every cell inside of me craves nicotine. Every electron buzzes and glows neon explosions of excitement because I'm in the same building as pounds and pounds of tobacco. My cells can sense it. I'll find the seeds and throw some money on the counter. I try to say keep the change, but speak in demonic tongues, something bizarre, unnatural, a mumble growl. I make it back to the apartment. At this point, I know I'm an addict and I hate myself. But at the same time, it's such an enormous victory for me to leave the apartment on day 1 of my tobacco quit and go to a gas station and not break down and buy chew. Little victories. Facts. It's all about the day by day, moment for moment type vibe. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. I feel like I'm going to explode. My inside splattering all over the room, but this explosion is not a violent or a sudden one. It's a slow motion explosion. A bulging release of rippling sadness in a high pitched hiss. Like some coiled snake lurking behind the drywall. She has a deep scarlet venom sac tucked away in the back of her mouth. Back behind her razor finger. It's filled with the most potent nicotine extract the world has ever known, cooked in antiquity by some satanic alchemist in a time forgotten, melted down from an ancient monolith that once mapped the stars and solar systems. I gauge the day in minutes and seconds on the first day of my quit. I can refrain from tobacco for 1 minute. I may think about tobacco 60 times in that 1 minute, but I could refrain from using it. Slowly, a minute turns into an hour, and an hour turns into a day. And I made it one full day without tobacco. It's been 11 years since that happened. Hey, congrats, man. And that's kind of like how it is when you like stop eating meat like initially, or even when you like do the water fast or the fruit fast or the uh dry fast, your body do go through these different like transitions where it's like parts of your body be craving in certain things. Like I remember when I did the fruit fast, the 3 day fruit fast the one time, and I'm cooking in the Zaffiros, smelling them boneless wings.
I went crazy.
You making fries damn near like every 5 minutes. Got the bowl of fries, you gotta shake it with the salt and shit, and they just right there. Oh my god, baby, like, oh, I'm an addict. But
Did
you
you
make
have one?
no. When I did my every fast I went on, I was successful with it. I never had a failed fast, or I might be capping. I probably have had a. I probably had a fast where I said I was gonna probably go like 24 hours or so, and then end up going like 17 or something. And I was like, man, I'm good. I done probably did that a couple times actually, but like that was like early in my phases. I'll just be like, man, all right, 12 hours good, but not often. Probably like couple, but for the most part, I was like mentally got through them. Like the big ones, like the 24-hour dry fast, I made it through that bit. It was more than 24 hours. To the 3 day fruit fast, I made it through that bit. That bit was so tough too. Like on the last day, all I wanted to do was sleep the entire day. I didn't want to do shit else. I just wanted the day to be over with so I could eat something. Like besides fruit.
Really?
Yeah, cause it's like,
I feel like that would be easier than the 24-hour dry fast.
well, the 24-hour dry fast, I know at least for me specifically, that one was easy because I wake up in the morning, boom, I had to get ready to go because I had to paint Beverly house that day. And then so I go there to paint her house, and then I ain't get done till it was dark. It was then like 6, 7 o'clock.
Oh yeah, I remember
And
that.
then, you know what I'm saying, I get back home, you know what I'm saying, I gotta do the, you know what I'm saying, I probably did some music stuff or something or whatever the case might be. And then, or I don't
You
even know if I
shot a
did music. I
video.
probably did video stuff. I don't know. I did something. But I was productive for the most of the time, so it was like smooth. But then the next day, that boy, and I was excited about the next day too, because then I was finna juice, and then I had a wood I was gonna roll up. Because I had, you know, that when George was giving me the what you call it. So I had damn near probably like 2 or 3 grams that I ain't even used from the day before, and then the day George gave me another one, so probably like 2 grams. And then rolled the fat wood, and then made that song fresh off the fast. But it was smooth. But that 3 day fruit fast, it was 3 consecutive days. I'm in a restaurant where I'm cooking a whole bunch of food.
Uh,
Um, I'm on campus too. So I mean, it's like,
when we go to Concordia, we gotta see if we can use somebody's meal swipe.
yeah. And
Cause
it's
I miss
early in the
their
semester.
food.
They shouldn't. Nobody should really be tripping. I know Trevor or anybody will probably be cool with it. But it's not like I'm not
We
eating no.
know.
I just couldn't be able to eat like a grilled cheese. I mean, if we go on a Sunday, we ain't even gonna have no options for real either the whole time. All we gonna have is,
Did you
and
see?
hopefully if the grill even open, cause you know sometimes they only do tenders and like burgers or something like that sometimes. But if anything, maybe might go Saturday. No, I gotta see.
I work till 11.
I work Saturday too whole time. Can't go Saturday. I gotta see. Or I'm off Monday too whole time, but I don't know if you off Monday. But that's the thing I was trying to see, cause I really don't want to go unless it's like money move too. Like I need to have like 5 heads, but it's like I don't know. I gotta see.
Well, Brandon, cause Brandon.
But then I ain't trying to like. I mean, I'm gonna really just kind of like post. I'm not gonna be texting individual people and stuff, cause that's like asking for. You know what I'm saying? I can be asking for business,
Mm-hmm.
cause then it's like, well, you asked me, did you want to give a haircut? Nah, babe, I need my full 30. But I might do 20 just for the if I get good. I might make a post and be like, cuts $30, but I'm doing $20 on this day. I'll be on campus or something like that. I gotta figure it out. But where we at? We on page 174. Let me hurry up and try to finish this bit.
How many more you got?
Well, it end on like 191 or something like that, or 190. I'm on 174. I think. Let me see. No. Okay, it's a little victories. Okay, no, it's not that. I can do this. Okay, yeah, I'm on 175. Okay, live yourself. Yeah. I make it through day 2. It gets easier. I just keep eating and eating. I destroy Taco Bell. I eat until I can't eat anymore. I don't care how fat I get. I'm not thinking about that. I don't care about hockey or where I'll play or body fat testing at training camp. None of that matters anymore. All that matters is this quit. My only goal is to get through every single minute of this day without putting tobacco in my mouth. Keep the nicotine out my blood. Day 3 is a breeze. I take sleeping pills and just lie there on the couch comatose, watching the veil of dreams soar past my eyelids. I know that if I can get through today, it'll be out of my system. But I wake up on day 4 and I feel like I'm dying. This is it, the dreaded death rattle. The snake emerges from a nest of pink insulation inside the wall and slithers out like a spirit from the electrical shop behind the refrigerator. She curls up on the kitchen table and cocks her head, exposing the hood of 2 translucent fangs dripping hot tobacco juice. It burns through the carpet and floor joists and disintegrates foundation footings and pillars. Burns the house down and leaves a pile of stones. I'm buried underneath the debris for 24 hours in a day. It's dark in here. I can't move. I can hear the snake lurking in the darkness. I hear her whispers. Just one more. One more taste. Ooh, excuse me. You made it this far. Why not treat yourself? Just chew when you want to on your terms. That's how I be sometimes too. That what you call trying to stop, even with gas. Be like, shit, might as well just do it this one time, and then that bit be flagging. Gotta stay strong. I close my eyes, at least the thoughts. But then you be like, nah, bitch, nah. I close my eyes and go somewhere else. When I wake up, it's day 5. A heavy fog has lifted off me, that veil removed. I start to see the world in a different light, with different eyes. The fight is far from over. My mouth hurts and I find myself clenching my jaw and clicking it back and forth like some back alley crackhead Jonathan for a fix. So this is my new nervous tick. Somehow it makes the pain bearable. All I want to do is chew. Those 3 or 4 days are dead and are gone. But now there's a different feeling, an emptiness, a longing, a void where nothing exists. I can taste it in my saliva, misting up from under my tongue in hints of wintergreen. I slowly sink down into ink black water until there's nothing there. Samantha notices it too. I'm not there when she looks at me, but somewhere far back behind those eyes I'm fighting for my life. In there somewhere, clawing my way back. I don't know how to function anymore. Tobacco is interwoven within every part of me. My soul is saturated with the stuff. Here's a typical day. Wake up, chew. Breakfast, coffee, new chew. Drink, drive to rink, chewing. Get ready for hockey, chewing. Chew after practice. Lunch, chew. Chew all afternoon. Dinner, chew. Chew all night. Good night kiss on the razor lips of the dip demons. There is no way I could possibly drive my car without tobacco in my mouth. How on earth can I play hockey without chewing in the locker room? Spitting brown gobs of juice into the trash cans as I take my stick and talk of the latest NHL tough guy fisticuffs. I tremble on day 6 as I sit hopeless in my bedroom and wonder how I'll be able to keep this up. How will I deal with the anxiety? And what of the flashing thoughts and racing heartbeats? The beads of sweat and python grips around my chest cavity. In the helpless haze of the first week, I have my doubts and concerns that maybe I'll always feel this unsettling emptiness inside, and that this will be my badge to carry for the rest of my life. But I don't care. I can live with it. I can be empty. Better to be empty than full of nicotine, full of fear, and full of shit. I know hockey would never be the same without you. I sense the end of my hockey career looming away, and I'm okay with it. I live, I live out my days a hunted man, hiding in the dark void, hollow and cavernous. I'm sinking deeper into a depression and realize the only joy I ever felt, true joy, was when I was cracking open a can and spitting juice into an empty bottle. That is a true addiction, though. That's wild. Some synapses and neurons flicker and twitch in my head, sending a current through every corridor of my body. A promise rings true that I'll keep my oath. The notion solidifies into a sturdy cement. If I stay quit, if I stay quit. See, some shit don't be making sense that he's saying. If I stay quit, I'll get a free pass from this whole cancer scare. The slate will be wiped clean. The old forest burnt to ashes. A crawling green and sprouting bud reaches up towards the sun, new life. An old cycle done, a new cycle begun. On day 7, the phone call comes. I feel the vibration in my pocket as I'm doing dishes and thinking to myself how amazing it is that I can actually do dishes without tobacco in my mouth. It's an unknown number and my heart turns to sand. My tongue tastes metallic. My trembling hand grips the phone as it hovers above a silver sink in dirty plates. I freeze and see my reflection in millions of tiny soap bubbles, each spear containing a different destiny. It's in the tiny bubble that clings to the side of a half-submerged coffee mug that I see the monster with half a face and plastic hole in my throat that bubbles and gurgles a greasy spout. And I see Samantha, nestling her soft lips on the hole in my trachea, and a coy caress with her strawberry tongue on plastic, performing cunnilingus. I don't even know what that word is to keep it a buck, I ain't gonna lie. On my throat snatch, lapping her tongue and sticking it deep into the hole. I see the disgust on her face as she looks down at me, and I have no jaw, no teeth, no tongue, just eyes and a nose and a leathered skull of tight skinned hide. Nightcrawler scars and wrinkles and shiny plastic hole in my neck. I hide small pouches of tobacco deep inside the crevices and off to the side so Samantha won't notice as she kisses my spout. I snap the phone open in horror to get it over with, to hear my fate, and the angel's voice on the other end shows me a different soap bubble. This test came back negative, Mr. Robbins, the angel says. I enter the soap bubble and never look back. It's in the crystalline spear, under a fork with leftover marinara sauce crusted on the second prong, that I see a new vision of me, a cancer-free version of me, a nicotine-free version of me, a version of me that never knew was possible. I see a version of me that no longer even thinks about tobacco. It's not even a factor anymore. I know that I'll get there Sunday, but for the moment, on day 7 of my quit, I'm satisfied to feel unbalanced, irritable, and menacing. All I know is that I don't have mouth cancer, and everything will work itself out in time. What I do have is a wisdom tooth that emerged from somewhere beneath my gums and poked out at an angle, causing rubbing and irritation on my inner cheek. It seemed ridiculous that this whole ordeal, this cancer scare and week-long waiting game, is the result of a stray wisdom tooth. Wisdom. I need wisdom. I'm lost. In a lazy haze of nitrous oxide, I sit back at the dentist as the dentist grips the tooth and twists it out. I hear the crunching of enamel deep inside my cranium, but I don't care. The ceiling is laughing, and so am I. Now it's the end of the bargain. I'm on a path towards freedom, but how easy it will be to stray, to leave the sturdy clay cobblestones and wander into the grass and forest where beasts and devils dwell. Now it's a test. I have to hold up on my end, one day at a time. The whispers and moans are there from out in the dark reaches of the forest. No cancer, no worries. Just have one to celebrate. You deserve after everything you've been through. For the next 7 days, I do absolutely nothing but refrain from putting tobacco in my mouth. Even at week 3, it takes every ounce of me. It's easier than the previous week, but I'm beaten and battered. I need a spark, some flash of inspiration and guidance to show me where to go, what to do, and how to do it. I put on weight. It's not the frequent fast food stops that caused it though, it's the seeds. Apparently, if you eat ungodly amounts of sunflower seeds, the body must do something with all that good fat and store it somewhere. My body happens to store it in my gut and chin. The fear of having my jaw removed reverses itself as an extra chin appears and jiggles and hangs there. I stand naked in front of the mirror and look at this new puffy version of me. I grip and pull out my stomach fat and estimate 15 pounds, maybe 20. Hockey certainly is no longer an option, at least not at this weight. I picture myself coming into training camp and being the fat guy again like at Ottawa. I can't be that guy again. I'd rather not even show up. I decide to start jogging. I throw on my shoes and with double knots tied, I'm thumping down the sidewalk, looking out at vast Lake Michigan, a perfect mirror stretching out endless and eternal off to distant shores where different versions of me thrive and dwell. Who will I become? I feel something stirring, something moving, watching me from the shadow that tells me on this run. The black hole now forms the exact shape of my body and follows my every move. I run from it, but it tells me fast with precision and patience. I just run from it as long as I can. I reflect on the past month and can't believe that I made it 30 days. It's a miracle. I make it about 10 minutes before I that's pressure though. For him to have these crazy addictions, he went 30 days. He's so far at 30 days with no chew.
Yeah.
I make it about 10 minutes before I walk home without a splitting side ache or drenched in sweat. I decide I'll no longer use my tobacco quit as an excuse to eat whatever I want. Whenever I want, I'll tighten up the diet. I'll start working out and I'll run every day. Over the next 2 weeks, I run and I run and I run. 1 mile, then two, then three. I can feel something different happening inside of me. I feel my blood flowing smoothly like silky blue veins. Bless.
Oh.
No longer congested with bloody nicotine sludge. I feel the oxygen in my blood now. I feel every velvet vein and breathing that uh, capillary breathing that oxygen, and a low pitched hum echoes down endless uh, artery tunnels to the ebb and flow of rejuvenation or reanimation. I feel the June breeze rushing at my face as I put one foot in front of the other and no longer feel fatigue in my legs, no more burning in my lungs. I feel fast and volatile, dangerous. On these runs, I drift off and I'm forced to relive different moments of my life, and each of the significant epochs have a common theme tobacco. I'm forced to see my addiction as it truly is. I flash back to 4 years prior. It seems like a lifetime ago. I crossed the border into Canada on my way to training camp with the Ottawa Senators. I'm fresh off an entry level NHL contract with a great big world in front of me, ready for greatness and glory, and fueled by my past success during my senior year at UMass Lowell, and all the work that went into the cathartic season. I gotta start looking up these words because some of these words I can't pronounce and shit, and I don't know what it is. So keep it above, and I'm trying to go through this shit fast, and I shouldn't because I do not know what that word means, and I don't even know how to pronounce it. It's like cathartic. I was hella off. Cathartic. It means providing a psychological relief through the open expression of strong emotion. Cathartic. All the work that went into that cathartic season. This is cause he was on hella chewing shit. Okay, valid. Now I know what cathartic means. So now when I start using cathartic, y'all might know what it means too. Those were some cathartic days. Head This is it. This is the big time. The National Hockey League. Any alcohol or tobacco products? The border guard looked surprisingly at me in my gaudy brand new 10 mile per gallon black SUV with shiny chrome wheels and saddle brown leather seats. That's how I spent my signing bonus on a monster truck, monthly payments, gasoline, sushi, chew, and drinks on me. Just one can of chewing tobacco, I say. What's the purpose of your visit to Canada? He asked. I signed with the Ottawa Senators. I am attending training camp. I pull into the parking lot at the Senators Arena and look up at the giant building. It looks like the Roman Colosseum. I picture myself an ancient warrior, ready to die, ready to fight, ready for anything. And while my mouth says those words, somewhere deep in the wrinkled fold in my brain, tucked underneath a glob of gray matter, I know that I'm scared. I'm so scared to fight. I'm ready to work as hard as I can, but deep in my soul, there's the groan, and it speaks the phrases of fear, failure, loss, terror, embarrassment, letdown. I crack open the can of chew in the hissing spots. In the hissing stop. It all goes away. The only sound now is brown saliva hitting the bottom of an empty styrofoam coffee cup with a napkin stuffed inside. That's the sound I know. That's my music, my sacred symphony. I'm running low on tobacco, and the attic is always prepared. I need a fresh stockpile for dig when I'm training camp in the morning. I stop at a gas station close to the hotel, and I'm horrified as I stand in front of the clerk under fluorescent lights with glazed donut eyes from the 7 hour drive from Lowell. You guys don't have any grizzly? I say this half as a question and half as a panic statement. Sorry, man, only Skull in Copenhagen, the clerk says. If that's not enough, the cans of tobacco are half the size of American cans. My luck can't be any worse. But then I discovered that a can half the size costs double what it does in America. I buy 8 and feel a panic settling in. My first night in Ottawa with NHL training camp opening in the morning, I sit in my hotel room and watch movie previews and utterly bitter that I have to chew skull, cursing the texture of this terrible tasting tobacco and wondering how I make it for a month on this stuff. I need my grizzly. I'll pay anything for it. I'll do anything for it. Instead of being 100% focused and prepared to pour out every single ounce of me into NHL training camp and convincing myself to face my fears and fight, I'm worried about tobacco. I'm fixated on it and talk to NHL veterans at camp who I spot with tobacco in their lips and bicker and complaining about these tiny cans up here in Canada. I don't ask them for advice on how to stick in the NHL. I don't ask opinions on what I can do to improve my game or how to be an impact player in the best league in the world. I just sit there, chew, spit juice with those veterans and complaining about textures of tobacco leaves on the mucus lining of my lips. On the last day of camp, when I get cut and sent down to the minors, I cross the border into America and a glowing smile slides across my face, knowing that as soon as I set foot on U.S. soil, I'm going to put a can of grizzly in my mouth and leave it there for hours, bathing in that bliss. I'm still running while I realize I'm burping up vomit and spitting it into the sidewalk. How long have I been running? I've never had this kind of endurance before, and this is only a week of working out, and I'm fat and out of shape. How can this be possible? Every question that I ask myself has a logical answer. Tobacco affected my cardiovascular system for years, like poison in the well. Now there's no doubt about it that was always the knock against me, that I could always be in better shape. I worked so hard, harder than anyone I knew, but it seemed like I had to work twice as hard, while for others it came so easy. I skated just as fast or ran sprints on sweltering summer tracks right there with the best of them, but I always noticed that I breathed a little heavier and recovered a little later. An hour into my run, I end up on Sunset Park and look down at the hill at the baseball fields and jungle gyms. I go back to my childhood and see the 12-year-old version of me at hockey camp in the Houghton where I had my first taste of tobacco. Hopefully my second chew goes better than the first. I've taken precautions so I don't get caught this time. I'm hiding in the bathroom stall and I open a can of Kodiak. I know I'm doing something terribly wrong, feeling that guilt. But there's a thrill in it. I smell the ripe odor of wintergreen and it stings my eyes and nostrils. The tobacco looks shiny like scales of some reptile, moist and enticing. I pinch my tiny ball of tobacco grains in between my pointer finger and thumb, awkwardly stuff the snuff in my mouth. The burning is immediate. It hurts so bad and I leave it in as long as I can. After a minute or two, I can't take it anymore and brush it out my mouth, staining my fingers and spitting it into the toilet. The room is spinning now. A cyclone dance of swirling tails and toilet paper. I close my eyes and let the drug take me away. I fall in love with it and get a can from one of the older guys. I treasure that plastic can and examine it like a diamond. I should have been on that tire swing instead of balancing on the teeter totter. I should have been playing TV tag or a ghost in the graveyard with Ollie Ollie Ox and Freeze and Red Rover ringing radiate laughter all around. Not hiding in some bathroom stall and putting one of the most addictive drugs known to man into my 12-year-old body. That shouldn't have been me. I feel a rage boil up and swell like lucid lava inside of me. I want to be done with it. I want tobacco out my brain. Make it disappear, please. I clench my teeth and start sprinting back and forth across the parking lot as fast as I possibly can. I'm floating on a cloud of desperation and hate, back and forth, 50 yards at a time, and that's when I feel it. I finally feel the pain, the fatigue, the tiny razors in my lungs, and muscle fibers. This is no longer a casual trot around town, waving to retirees on tandem bikes. This is anger incarnate. This is a spiteful sprint. And then something happens. I reach my wall, the end, the barrier of how far I can push my legs and lungs. My body is close to shutting down, and I say something I haven't said in 3 years. Not since I left the minor leagues to play in Europe, where there's no fighting, where I feel safe and comfortable, where I've given up on my dreams altogether. It's a phrase that I've forgotten. I said it. I said it junior year in college when I first started to believe. I started saying it every day, repeating it, my mantra. It could get me through anything. No workout could defeat me back then. No sprint or back skate was too demanding. When I said the words, I went to a different place, a different level. A world where belief is the pulse of heroic heart. I can make it to the NHL. I ain't gonna lie, that kind of just teared me up a little bit. I pause and slowly start to remember. Then I sprint again. I will make it to the NHL. I can make it to the NHL. I will make it to the NHL. How many times I have said this to myself, each time believing it completely and repeating it in a perfect cadence to any strenuous activity. This mantra once made it possible for me to push through the limits of what I thought was impossible. There was truth in it. It was truth. I can make it to the NHL. I will make it to the NHL. I run back and forth repeating this phrase over and over. I push through a membrane, I claw through it, and I black out. And when I finally collapse, I look up at puffy white clouds in the sky. And I'm not the same human being. There's no sound. I'm watching something up there in the sky with squinting eyes burning with sweat and fury. The black hole that followed me for 11 years rises up and fizzles off into the clouds, evaporating into nothing. I look to my right and to my left and see no shadow. I'm directly under the sun on this June solstice that marks my arrival into a new world with new potential and possibilities. The old limits and limitations of what I used to think the old version of me could accomplish are shattered, smashed, and annihilated. And emerging from the catalysm is a new life form with an entirely new life force, and I'm ready now. If I can quit tobacco, I can do anything. I walk home with quaking legs and swollen shins, repeating my mantra. I can make it to the NHL. I will make it to the NHL. I see some version of me in an NHL uniform and I'm fighting. Fighting for my life, fighting for my family, fighting for honor and redemption, fighting for real. I knock the next weeks off. 1, then 2, then 3, then a month, then 2 months. Is it really just easy or did I block the torture and fatigue? Have I forgotten the scratching feeling on each of my body organs all at once, all the time? And what of that smothering chest cavity, collapsing in gremlin grip, and more until I want only to heave up and split my own rib cage right down the middle with a single gust of breath and open up a gory, like a gory old fault line, rubbing handfuls of tobacco into the bloody slime of my still beating heart. I can't think of those things now. I have a future to worry about. What am I going to do? For a month, the only thing that mattered was not putting that demon dust into my lip. Now I'm sprinting and sneaking off to the park to jump up and down onto the picnic tables, hanging from monkey bars, performing 2 or 3 pull-ups, still not strong enough, still not hard enough, but still running, and starting to throw fists and angry arcs towards some imaginary face. I think about old coaches who didn't believe in me, and opponent who laughed at me, imposed their will and power on me, defeated me easily without even fighting back. I watch myself turning down fights one after the other, knowing I'm scared to lose. It's so easy to say no, too easy. Now I only fill my brain with positives. I can, I will. That mantra still beating, that cosmic pulse, keeping me connected to whatever this thing is that's happening. I don't know what it is, but I don't care. At least it's something. I feel it. I feel something. And for the first time in my life, I don't feel a longing for tobacco. I don't need it anymore. I can push through those scratching the pills. I could push those scratching the pills away. I can ignore them. But sometimes I choose to listen. I listen to the begging from that embarrassing little M. His voice isn't so strong anymore, that pathetic plea. I say aloud, fuck you, and sprint back across the parking lot as fast as I can. I pretend that people are watching me, and sometimes they are. Passbyers walking, uh, Labradors, or kids on one-speed bikes. But mostly it's in my head. I'm preparing for our audience, preparing for stadium, fans, and noise. I'm preparing for war. My reflections start to change as I stand on an apartment deck and grill lean chicken breast for Samantha and me. I turn to the left and to the right, gazing at my reflection in the window like some star-crossed narcissist, looking at the new lines and bulges on my body. Has all that has all that really been covered in a layer of fat and addiction and fears this whole time? I flex in shadow box. I hope the neighbors can see me. Maybe they'll think I'm a fighter. Maybe they'll think I'm something. Someone. The day continues of training and fueling and dreaming. 2 months. My body is hard. I can run like the wind. It's time for more. I joined the local gym, and in that tiny building, an old lady creaks along on the elliptical machine, listening to a yellow tape player with big fuzzy earphones on her head. Two gray men sit with rings of sweat around their neck and talk of the Green Bay Packers and the latest trade rumors. A little girl and boy spin and cartwheel into some soft blue mats. And there's me in the corner of the gym, beating the absolute shit out of the heavy bag, drenched from head to toe in salty sweat, and grunting with each impact of a fist on canvas. People are terrified of me. No one says a word to me. I set up an obstacle course of cones. I have my wrist taped tightly. I'm wearing 6-ounce MMA gloves, and I have my mouth guard in. I stand focused at the starting gate and give myself the mental countdown of 10 seconds. My gaze is straight forward toward an imaginary opponent, but I can see everything. I can see it in all directions. To my left, a little girl lands a front handspring. To my right, and a man dangles a kettlebell between his legs, preparing for his set. Now, I take off sprinting and shuffle to the right, to the left, performing lateral figure eights around the cone, and then backpedal and sprint up and down, performing a ladder, then dropping and doing 10 double clap push-ups. Now, at last, I feel that burn, that hazy fatigue of prickling pain. I feel heavy. I hear only my heartbeat. Whomp, whomp, whomp. That panic pulse. And in this state, I prepare for a fight. I sprint over to the heavy bag and start punching as hard and as fast as I can. Technique is out of the question. Now it's the matter of rage, fast twitch mayhem. The 3-minute buzzer sounds and I collapse to my knees and catch my breath. You do MMA, says a low voice from behind me. I turn to look at this burly man and I have to put my pointer finger up in the air until I get some oxygen in my lungs. Nah, I play hockey, I say. I'm a hockey fighter. That's the first time I ever said it. It feels good to say it. Even though I'm not one quite yet, I'm a hockey fighter and an enforcer. And I'm fighting my way to the NHL. The name's Gunner. Gunner Guard. I mean, damn, my fault. I'm fucking up the name and shit. My name's Gunner. Gunner Garrett. He says, and extending his meaty hands towards mine. I shake it and look into his eye. I think maybe the frog god sent a pro boxer to me in this tiny town in Wisconsin because I'm on the right path. At least that's what I tell myself and tell Samantha when I get home. He says he's looking for a training partner. I say, come on, who's named Gunner freaking Garrett? Definitely a sign that I'm on the right path. Definitely, Samantha says and smiles and tells me to come closer to her so she can glide her hands down my abs. Gunner shows me how to punch. He builds up my shoulders and holds the mitts for me and counts out combinations. 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3. And he adjusts my form. Put your fist like this when you throw that left hook. And I listen, absorb, and I learn. I'm whipping off punches now and snapping fist into a heavy bag. Every day is the same routine. Cook healthy, eat healthy, don't chew tobacco, guzzle water, train like a savage beast, chase my dream and have sex with Samantha. Without my boner pills now, because I don't need them anymore. My confidence is growing along with my erection. I proved to myself that I'm not gay. And I have sex like a champion with a gold medal dome, 7 days a week, no days off. A champion. And the evenings are spent on the patio smoking weed in the humid summer haze, while Samantha sleeps and dreams of a sweet future together and bunches of babies and bridesmaids. I sit there and look up at the stars and think about our future too, and picture myself punching holes in people's faces. I wanted to give her those things, the normal life that she deserves. But I have some unfinished business. I'm just where I was 4 years ago, a drifter, going from town to town, year to year, chasing contracts. That's the life I know, the vagabond, the sportsman, the journeyman, not hewn down by anything but a yearly contract and a lost dream. But there is a shifting going on in my heart, and in my heart. I want a real life. I want a house, a wife, kids. I want permanence and stability. I want redemption. I want that more than anything. There's only one way I can have it all. I'm going to I'm going to fight my way to the NHL and become the monster that's always been inside me. My fault. I'm low key from the crowd. I had to get out from out of the camera.
What?
Oh no, that jump just touched me, man. My fault. I don't know. You know, I'm low key, high key, a sensitive ass nigga. No cap. Not on no like fruities, feminine, or those like no soft nigga shit or nothing. But just like I'm in tune with my emotions for real. Like I actually feel my emotions and shit. And I mean that's a part of being emotionally intelligent too. And like that's been since like a jet where I wasn't all the way there when it comes to like the knowledge and the awareness of emotional intelligence, but I always been in tune with my emotions and shit. And I mean I see I probably get a little bit of that from my stepdaddy too, because like he in tune with his emotions as well. It just I say when it comes to his awareness, he not all the way there yet too. Like when it come to just the concept of emotional intelligence, I see a lot of men lack that. But I don't know. I just like reading that the last half of that chapter kind of like you know what I'm saying got to me, and it's like he made a change in real life on some shit like. Know what I'm saying? He was so negative on himself. He was so insecure. He had addictions that he couldn't, know what I'm saying, shake off him and shit. And like, I don't know, just to read that was just like I like felt that shit for real. And like him even just getting back to his mantra saying, I will, I'm gonna make it happen, like just getting to the NHL. I am an NHL hockey player, all just his positive thoughts and stuff, shaking off the addictions. Like, I don't know. That shit just got to me. But that shit, like, what's up? Like, that was fire. But, that was the metamorphosis. And it all led from fear to just like the thought of, you know what I'm saying? It started with that, you know what I'm saying? Him thinking he had mouth cancer and making that change and going through them. And, like, even like me correlating it to, like you know what I'm saying, the fastest I was going on and shit like that. Even like when it comes to like certain times with like even weed and shit, like you don't went this far, you might well, or even like if it's somebody else, like boom, I'm saying I'm not gonna smoke. Then I'm like, man, I did this and woo woo, and then my mama or somebody be like, hey, did you trying to have a smoke shit or woo woo, or then I get a free gram or something. It's just like I could correlate certain things like that to like when he started them days he was trying to quit the tobacco, or he did quit the tobacco, I should say. It's like he was going through that metamorphosis, and uh, it just like now, okay, boom. Now you talking about some shit I could relate to, cause before the nigga was talking about all this gay shit and the motherfucking horny shit and junk. But that shit just hit. Like, I was real spirit, like, damn near cheering up. And that's why I had to take pauses and shit, because I ain't trying to cry on YouTube right now. But he was down bad, boy. Some of the shit I was reading that first half of that chapter, nigga was down bad. That nigga getting right, that shit tough to read. It's inspiring too. It's like make you like, yeah, nigga, you got it too. And that's all it takes. And it's just inspiring. Like that finishing that chapter, it just inspired me too. To like, I can't wait till I finish my book. Even to get back to writing my journal. But that's it for the reading. That was tough. That just turned me up. That shit make me want to go just punch a heavy bag like 10 minutes. Just go work out crazy right now. But chapter 7 done. We on chapter 8. What you finna do?
I gotta finish the movie I started yesterday.
Oh, you finna watch a movie?
Well, it's only like 15 minutes left.
Okay.
And make some food.
What you gonna eat?
I don't know.
Wait, you called at the spot, ain't it?
Yeah.
Alright.
What are you gonna do?
Probably gonna finish the stream off with a song, maybe. Make a song. Let me look at my, what they call it. Did I pour 2 of them hoes out? Or you poured one out?
You did.
Oh shit, my bad. Alright.
Okay.
I'm feeling. I look at my calendar too though.
Okay.
See what? Cause that's gonna take the longest. The songs shouldn't take too. So the songs shouldn't take too long. I could. Okay, I could check off. See, I'll be checking off the stuff I get done for the day. Read chapter 7. I could check that off. Now I got the IG TikTok posting. Rehearse music. That I just gotta listen to the video. That'll probably be end of the day. Or so. Calling. Okay, that was. Oh, fuck, bro. More plus a call. TJ. So, I'm gonna finish the stream off with a song. I might go live on IG real quick and see if I could get like an idea. Oh, I ain't even post that. Let me post that too. So I'm streaming now, but I'm not done. So we still streaming. But yeah, we on chapter 8 now. Time to fight. Hey, boy, I ain't gonna lie. He's snapping on his book though. And he letting it all out. He ain't caring about like whoop the whoop, this and that, boom, boom, boom. He letting it all out. He letting it all out. That nigga tough. The book is pressure. I ain't gonna lie, the book is pressure. The book is pressure. So what we is that's 109 minutes. So we hour and a half at least on streaming. All right, but oh, excuse me. Okay, the YouTube it say I got a viewer right now. If I really got a viewer right now, I don't know who the viewer is because I mean, people been coming in and out of the stream. Nobody haven't really been commenting or nothing. But I do need a tight beat. Cause I'm finna make a song. We got chapter 7 done with. Metamorphosis, it was a valid chapter. It was a valid chapter. That was a good ass chapter. No cap. See the viewer left. So in and out. But if I get any viewers, let me know what type beat I should get on. Or what should I make the song about? Cause okay. Because now I'm finna make a song. I'm gonna go live and see if I could get an ideal or something from there. But I'm finna post. Make first. I gotta make this post for me and my girl, cause we might do a Q&A later tonight. Maybe we'll see. Or if not tonight, we'll probably do it eventually. Probably Friday night or yeah, maybe Friday night we could do that. But I want to at least try to get that. Let me see questions. Submission. So this will be up for 24 hours and then get some Q&As from this. I'll probably post it because even if I don't get enough today Wednesday, so today and Thursday we'll get the Q&A. Today and tomorrow my girl and I are collecting questions to answer for YouTube Q&A video. Send them through. I'm gonna just copy this so I ain't gotta, cause I might post it on Snapchat too. But I don't even know if they got the like the submission thing or like the question thing. Let me see what song I could use though. Try to use one of my songs. I could use maybe. Let me see. Or it got a blast maybe. Get the slap line with. I'm wavy. You might need it. I ain't talking to Krill. Krill. That's the deal. You got that. No, let me me see. Not fresh off the fast. Big Al. I want a Big Al. Pressure. I mean, something different would be the last resort. That doesn't mean I ain't go to it. Now I'm all in the head again, just like a rumor. Now go to. If it's a new logo, then it's a new mission. I'm craving some more. She telling me that I'm that dude. Yeah, it's about to go down and you know it's for sure. She thinks she a rookie bad like a pro. Now I'm calling the plays and I feel like the coach. I can't drown in her water, shit, I'm out the flow. It's all forget, baby, cause I'm in her throat. She was moaning and singing to hear in them notes. This is all for the top, no, none of the I'm craving some. She was moaning and singing to hear in them notes. This is all for the top, no, none of this road. Shit, I feel like a swimmer, she feeling my stroke. Shit, I know that she dope, but I just want to dope. Got her legs in the air like we giving a toast. She say I ain't my man, but I feel like the goat. And I know that the way you say I need a boat. Looking for people, looking for smoke. I'm in her throat. She was moaning and singing to hear in them notes. This is all for the top. I think I'm gonna just do something different. And I can't even strip. You wanna get all of me. You sleep with me. I know I'm messing with the lane. Ain't messing with the lane. Love when you follow me. Love when you sleep with me. You wanna you fall asleep. You wanna get all of me. You swallow me, all of me. You just put me all of me. I be in this bitch bad back and counting up the blue, that shit turned into a habit. Tell them I got cheese, number one, cause I need a tell them I got cheese. Alright. Let me actually get in a bit for what I was trying to do. My bad, y'all. Streaming live on YouTube. Come on, I ain't do that. Oh my gosh. Streaming live. Grrr. What? What? My fault, y'all. I'm typing something in the pen. Bet. That's all I was trying to do right there. Live, we live, we live. Now flip camera. There we go. I just need Loki was to get on here so I could find like a topic or so. Not that boy Bug. Yeah, hold on. Well, going. But yeah, I just got on here to try to first really it was the first topic that I got or first type beat I got. And I was gonna rock with it. But we live on YouTube. You feel me? That's what we are. I'm only gonna be on here for a couple minutes, couple seconds. As soon as I get a yeah, that boy dead chop. You see the puddles in the head? Little puddle. Yeah, but I been chopped. I chopped like what? This was like late October. I chopped like late October, I think. 2024. I just ain't know what I'm saying. I ain't really never pop out with the haircut. Nobody ain't know besides the family. I got something else I'm finna pop out with too though. Maybe even today, like a little glimpse might be, a bit might get a little glimpse today. But really, I just need a little tight beat. I need a little tight beat or a little topic. Cause you know, if I make a song, I'm gonna be talking about growth, about motherfucking growth or either about life or something like that. Like I be trying to get topics and shit because you know sometimes a bit don't be wanting to hear no good shit, no positive shit for real. So I be trying to see okay what a bit want to hear or what a bit want to hear a song about. And I really don't be on that negative like kill type shot. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm just trying to get a little topic quick, like tight beat or something. And put that bit right here until we get that bit. I damn gotta get a fit. Let me know. What type of I got that bit pen. What type of song should I make? I'm finna I gotta grab some real quick. It cold as hell, boy. It cold as hell. I'm free balling too bit ain't got no drawers on. That's probably why I'm cold. But the socks might help. Put some socks on, man. The socks might help. Shout out Yana for the Elmo socks, man. I don't know why I try to do that. But yeah, it really anything. First thing a bit could think of when it comes to a topic or a type of song that you want to hear. Or what's a bit favorite song that's out right now? I can even rap, you know what I'm saying? Not rap like, I don't know, Jeff. A good, what you call it. But I could like, you feel me? Make a song based off what I've been fucking with. Like they a song I've been fucking with right now. The top song I've been fucking with. But I gotta do it quick too, cause I don't need my other phone to go dead, man. Or just let me see, I should say what type beat. I should pin that. What type beat should I use? What type beat should I use? That's what I'm gonna pin. I'm pin. Not pin. What type beat should I use? There we go. Chief Keef type beat? That kind of just popped in my head. But today is a Wednesday. I'm probably finna have to go put a shirt on too, boy. I'm cold as hell. Yeah, I gotta push. Damn, just finna put some drawers on. Bitch, it's cold as hell. Let me know what type beat I should use. I think I'm finna just go with Chief Keef. I don't think I ever did a Chief Keef type beat. Keep it a buck too. Oh, I gotta make sure. Okay, I had to make sure Big couldn't see no like reflection in the mirror or something. Big be like, no, AJ got a little booty. Oh, I'm tripping, low key. There we go. I think I'm damn near finna just go on a. I'm finna just go with a Chief Keef type beat, man, to keep it above. Yo, what going is? I'm YouTube live right now. I'm trying to. Let me see, flip camera. YouTube live right now. I'm finna get off IG live in any time, any minute right now. I'm really finna probably get off right now. What's going on with you though? If anything, one Flisss on YouTube. Join the YouTube stream. But I think I'm finna just go with Chief Keef type beat because I really got on IG live to try to get a suggestion. But I think I'm finna just go with Chief Keef type beat, whatever. Beat seem hard, I'm gonna just go with that one. First guest. Yo, what going, Tommy? I'm finna get off IG live in a minute. I'm on YouTube stream right now. Finna make a song on I've been what? Streaming for 127 minutes so far. So about 2 hours and 7 minutes so far. But first guest, I can't even put no time on it yet. I already got who I got in mind for the guest though. And you know what I'm saying, chopping up ideas about that. I don't know about the timing yet, but I got a guest idea already. At least for the first guest. But no time yet. That's still a question mark. Sure. I mean, I'm probably gonna make a post and try to see who trying to get the unreleased music. Cause I gotta see what you are liking stuff. Cause I got a few songs that what you call it. I got one that's I got a couple tough ones. But I'm finna make a little Chief. I'm about to make a song to a Chief Keef type beat whole time right now. But y'all, yeah, if anything, join the YouTube stream if y'all trying to join that bit. Cause I'm finna get off this right now. Yeah, that's what I meant to finish saying. Cause I be saying a million things and then don't even be finishing what I'm be trying to say. But I'm gonna probably make a post today sometime or so. And I'll be like making a group chat for anybody who want the unreleased music. And then based off the poll, I'll probably post it today and tomorrow just so a bit get time. Cause I know every day a bit don't be looking at a bit story. So I'll post today and tomorrow. And then whoever want to be in the group chat. Because I had made one already, but that was a while ago when I made that group chat and when I made that post. So I'm going to make it again. And then I just send it out. And if anything, you know what I'm saying? Tommy, I know Tommy, I'll put Tommy in that bit. But if anything, yeah, when I send the music in there, if you liking anything, then boom, you feel me? Then we could do it like that. But yeah, I'm finna end this and then I'm finna go ahead and find it. I got to find a beat first. But all right, we done with IG Live. Discard video. I plugged the headphones in already. I gotta find the beat. Let y'all at least hit a beat, cause once I start cooking on BandLab, oh excuse me, when I start cooking on BandLab, like really, they can't hear too much. But my headphones be up so loud that a bit kind of can't hear it.
Ready to scale your business? Shopify has
like
everything you need to
on
reach
that
that
end.
next level.
through the headphones. It don't be the best, but you could hear a little bit.
No, he's fucking good. That motherfucker don't miss, man. He's good.
See what they want
In the
to holler
heat
about.
of battle, he don't miss. No. In the heat of controversy, he don't miss. No.
Oh no, that first one I could have did something too, but I'm trying to find something like a little bit. No, I don't want like no. This one kind of sound like something, but I'm gonna probably keep looking. I want like something a little groovy too though. I don't some boom. I'm booming that bit. V's X Chief Keef might be something. Okay, I'm finna see what bro just sent. Certified. Bet. I gotta put a shirt on. This sweater ain't doing enough. Hey, okay. I'ma rock out with it. I'ma rock out with it. Hey. 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 Oh yeah, let me talk. Alright, I'ma rock out with it. I'ma rock out with that one. I'ma rock out with that one. I'm just downloading the beat and jump. But once the beat is downloaded, I do gotta go piss real quick like a mug. And then we finna be cooking. I'ma even load it into the band lab. I'm even load it into band lab, but I do gotta piss, boy. Download. Hate when that shit happen. Okay, that bit downloaded now. Load that bit into band lab. And then we gonna cook that bit up. That bit sound like something. Can you hear that? Y'all can hear that? I could hear it without that bit being on my head. I'm just trying to gauge it, so like I bet. I'm finna import the track and then I'm gonna let the beat play for a minute. Let me know if you can hear that without like with the headphones in. So like when I'm cooking up. Damn, what the fuck? when I'm cooking up, like I can know at least y'all could at least like hear the beat, cause then you could hear what I'm saying on some shit. But then you could like gauge, like, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? All right, it's in the. I got the pitch on 65 this time. So let me see. I'm gonna keep it on my head. Let me know if you can hear it at least a little bit. Okay, now the volume all the way up. The thought be all up in my head. I got my first bar in here. I mean my first bar in mind too. That I think I'm gonna start off with. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta put a hat on too, but it's so fucking cold, boy, to me. For some reason, it's so cold. But yeah, alright, I'm finna go. Yeah, Zayto, man. But yeah, I'm finna go. I'm gonna piss real quick. Then we finna get to cooking. And you know, don't let Flisss get into Scully mode. Flisss get into Scully mode, and guess what? You know it's gonna be that fire. Alright, let me just piss real quick. Huh? Yeah. I'm finna be done with your stream after this song.
Okay. I was on here live for a little bit.
Yeah, I seen
For the whole time.
on IG. Alright, time to cook up. Flisss, cook that shit up. Alright, let me set up the vocals real quick too before I start cooking. So I can have all that shit. Oh, I gotta get the. And you know, Flisss, I give the advice because the junk actually kind of be helping with the quality for real. Gotta put that cotton down so it help with the so it help with the like the echo. And I'm let me see. I'm gonna just put 5 tracks for the vocals because like recently on like 2 of my songs I done did on this bit, I've been needing like an extra one just with that punch in. But I don't even think to just like one taking stuff. I don't even think I could go back to that bit. Just by even how I formulate certain bars and shit, I don't even think I could go back to like trying to one take something. You like the punch in game is so much like saucy for some reason, I think. But let me see. Hey. That voice inside my head. Ain't even naked. What's inside my head? Inside my head. They say that was gonna make it. I bet. I'm gonna just go with this first one, I think. With this first. Down. Down. I don't want to say down. Hey. Hey. Is that voice? And I hear that bit inside my head, so I'm gonna keep on doing what I gotta do. Hey, I be aiming for the stars, so you know that I gotta shoot. Oh no, I was just vibing with what I just said right there, so I'm gonna just keep that right there and then come and punch in. That's not like no bar or nothing. That's just like for something vibey. I think I might just keep in the front of that bit. Grrr. Damn, I can't do it grrr right there. Voice inside my head, it say that Flisss, I know that you gon' make it. Okay. Life is sometimes tough. Something keep it real. Life is sometimes okay. I'm gonna just go with it. Life is sometimes I keep it real. Ain't okay. No. Life I know is tough. Life I know. Life sometimes is tough. Life is sometimes tough to keep it real. Ain't gotta do no faking. Life is tough. Sometimes I keep it real. Ain't gotta do no faking. Facts. Mm-mm. Always on the grind. Okay, hold on. Always on the ground, but what I'm working on right now is patience. Always on the ground, but word. Hold on, my B. Always on the ground, but what I'm working on right now is patience. I'm definitely gonna have to turn the beat down a little bit though. That bit banging, man. Flow be super fine. The bars, flow is super fine. The bars gonna hit, but they don't peak the cadence. Oh, my bad. That's on me. Flow is super fire. The bars gonna hit, but they don't peak the cadence. Bet I sent, or I might hit to even see how to send that bit. Let me see. Let me see if I could check it real quick. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Let's see. Okay, I can see. I see how I can share it. Bet I'll send you that bit. Flow be super fire. The bars gonna hit, but they don't peak the cadence. Let me see, cause I might use them 4 bars for the like the hook. Mm-hmm. Niggas they gonna hate already. Niggas they gonna hate already know my girl say I'm amazing. I like it. Niggas they gonna hate already know my girl say I'm amazing. It's like these. Moving like on Jesus, but moving like on Jesus, but Mohada only one. Okay, I'm going with that too for sure. Moving like I'm Jesus, but Most High the only one I'm praising. But they don't peak the cadence. I might have to repunch. Moving like I'm Jesus, but Mohai the only one I'm praising. I'm gonna have to repunch again. I fucked up a little bit. Moving like I'm Jesus, but Most High the only one I'm praising. I think I might I'm gonna repunch this one too. Life is sometimes tough. Ah, fuck! I messed up again. Life is sometimes tough. Damn! I keep fucking that bitch up. Life is tough. Sometimes I keep it real. I ain't gotta do no faking. Life is tough. Sometimes I keep it real. I ain't gotta do no faking. Always on the ground, but what I'm working on right now is patience. No kill. Hey, this is a crazy beat. This beat tough. You pick. My girl say I'm amazing. That beat go dummy. I'm finna send you the preset right now. But that let me just send that real quick right now. Copy link. Okay. I'm finna sit it on the ground real quick. That beat go dummy though. That beat pressure. Ain't that bit called Hustle? Okay. Yeah, that bit tough though. Zaytoven Chief Keef. That bit tough. I just sent the preset, or it should have sent. What I gotta do? Is my head down? How you gonna make it? You gotta do no faking. No, I gotta eat. No, I gotta eat. Success right there. I swear that I could taste it. No, I gotta eat. Success right there. Oh, I fucked up again. No, I gotta eat. Success right there. I swear that I could taste it. Mm. Been sober for some days. Mhm. Sober for some days, but when I roll it, sober for some days, but when I roll it, solo how I face it. Let me see. Sober for some days, but when I roll it, sober how I face it. So wait, sober for some days, but when I roll it, solo how I face it. Sober for some days, but when I roll it, solo how I face it. Sober for some days, but when I roll it, solo how I face it. All right, let me see. I this beat dummy though. Some words out. Let me see. Take what words out? That bitch sounds smooth, low key. Sober for some days. Sober for some days, but when I roll it, solo how I face it. And that'd be the end of the hook. But what should I? You say take words out. I don't even know what I would take out. Sober for some days, but when I roll it, solo how I face it. Sober for some days, but when I roll it. Or I damn near have to just say a different. But it's keep it under a minute. All right, hold on. Let me see, cause All right. All right. So at least the hook start at 24 seconds. The hooks 130, 145. All right. So like the whole track. All right. Let me see. And right. So just about a minute left. So I really gotta punch in. Let me see. I gotta see how much this, cause then I'm thinking I use what I just them 8 bars I just used or just did. I could use that for like the ending part, and then I really probably just gotta come up with like 12 bars for the in between. Let me see how long it go for what it sound like could be the verse. Yeah, okay. 126 is when the hook will probably come back in. The voices on my head. Voices on my. Yeah, and then it probably be like about 140 something. It'll probably be done maybe. But I got. Let me see. Yeah, I don't want to make. Yeah, I don't want to make that bit too long for sure, bro. Nobody don't be listening to no long songs nowadays. Facts. Valid. 130, 145. 126 is when the what you call back come back in. So about 140, so 20 seconds after, yo. Cause what? 24. It might be a little bit over 140 something. All right, let me see. Like Tony Hawk. On the ground like Tony Hawk. On the ground like Tony Hawk, but growing like a pregnant lady. On the ground like Tony Hawk, but growing like a pregnant lady. All right. I think I'm just all right. I just gotta get punching because then I get to thinking too much with the bars and forming and shit. That big on Dan and turn into a written song, man. All right, but on the ground like Tony Hawk, but growing like a pregnant lady. Man, been so high in my mind. Been so high in my mind. Been like Tony Hawk. Been so high in my mind. Been so high in my mind. Can't waste no time. so high in my mind, can't waste no time. That boy feel that. That boy feel alright. Tight shit. Been so high in my mind, can't waste no time. I'ma just do that and punch in. Been so high in my mind, can't waste no time. Shit, I feel elevated. Shit, I feel elevated. The way she get. Ooh, shit, excuse me. Haha, I ain't even peeped that comment. Flisss in the booth thought it will. Max. That's a bar hole song. Said I feel elevated. Feel I can't. Right. I got like the what you call it, but I'm trying to see how I could. I know that God inside. I know that. I know that I'm divine. I know. I know that I'm divine. Got God inside. Okay. I know that I'm divine. No, okay. Hold on. I know that I'm divine. Got God inside. No, I can't separate it. Okay, yeah, this sounds smooth. No, I can't separate it. I did the college, so I'm educated. All right, let me see. I'm gonna run it back. Let him listen to that bit before I punch in the next bar. Hey, cause I might switch the flow up a little bit after this when I throw this next bar in, or the cadence, if anything. Got him. Right now it's patience, but they don't peak the cadence. My girl say I'm amazing. Only one I'm praising. Yeah, I could taste it. How I face it. Like a pregnant lady. Okay. Okay, yeah. Before I switch to floor cadence, I gotta punch in once more with that same little whoop. I can't separate it. Mm. You could see it in my eyes that I'm a slide. You could see it in my eyes that I'm a slide. Don't need no. Alright. I'm gonna just go with it. You could see it in my eyes that I'm a slide. Don't need no preparation. You don't gotta, you ain't gotta know believe in me. You don't gotta know believe in me. No, right there. Hold on. You ain't gotta know believe in me. Cause I know you ain't gotta no believe in me. I know that you can't see the vision. Cause my life know it ain't. You ain't gotta no believe in me. You ain't gotta no believe in me. You ain't gotta no believe in me. You ain't gotta no believe like I wanna wait for the week. I'ma just go with it, I think. I think I'm gonna just go with it. Yo, bet. I think I'm gonna just go with it. You ain't gotta no believe in me. Let me see. You ain't gotta no believe in you don't gotta no believe in me. You don't gotta no believe in me. Let me see. Right. You ain't gotta no believe in me. You ain't gotta no believe in me. The life I want know it ain't for the weak. The life I want know it ain't for the weak. Let me see. Oh. No, and I ain't gotta have a million girls. No, gotta have a million girls. Cause my wife no ain't she ain't for the drink. Alright, tight shit. And no gotta have a alright. A little too late. And I don't gotta have a million girls. I don't know my wife know she ain't for the street. Your wife don't. No. I know my wife know she ain't for the street. I know my wife know she ain't for the streets. Oh, I gotta repunch that though. I know my wife know she ain't for the streets. It ain't fin and it ain't gonna happen overnight. Or a couple days might be a couple weeks. It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen overnight. It ain't gonna happen overnight. Or a couple days might be a couple weeks. Might or or a couple days might be a couple weeks. Or a couple days might be a couple weeks. And they ain't and they ain't begging for no love or no support. You ain't got you ain't and they ain't begging for no love or no support. You ain't got alright. And they ain't begging for no love or no support. I gotta repunch that. Ain't begging. And they ain't begging for no love or no support. And they ain't begging for no love or no support. You ain't gotta fuck with me. You ain't gotta fuck with me. Let me see. I'm gonna listen to that bit real quick before, cause I might change the flow up again on that bit. Or the cadence, you feel me? But it's getting closer to the ending of that bit. I like when that first beat kind of like drop without like the snares and drums in that bit. You gotta do no faking. Right now it's patience. The cadence. Say I'm amazing. What on? Mm-hmm. I be on my I be on my own ground now. I be on my hold on. I be on my own ground, my own mind. That's all I gotta do. Oh, I think I might go with it. I be on my own ground, my own mind. I be on my own ground, my own mind. I be on my own ground. I be on my own ground. I be on my. I be in my own grind. I be in my own. I be in, I be on my, I be in my own grind. 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 That's what I gotta do. I be in my own grind. That's what I gotta do. I be on my own. Hold on, already. I be in my own grind. That's what I gotta do. I be aiming for the stars. I be, or my goal is, super. Oh, damn, that might be tough. I be in my. Let me see. I be in my own grind. That's what I gotta do. Let me see. I had a bar in my head, but I don't think that bit match how I wanted to. Like when it comes to. Nah, not even on phone, band lab phone. My own grind. That's one. I mean, for the stars, I feel like Josh, so you know I'ma shoot. Oh, that's kind of a bar. I be aiming for the stars. I be aiming for the stars. I feel like Ja, you know I got. I be aiming for the stars. I feel like Ja, you know I gotta shoot. And the nigga, the nigga was on live with Fa too, so it's kind of like shooting as in the basketball's term, but then it's shooting also like he was on Instagram live with the Fa. It's like a 2-in-1 kind of like bar. Cause I was trying to incorporate shooting star, but it's like I can't be saying shooting star then say shoot at the end of shooting star, but I be aiming for the stars. I feel like Ja, you know I gotta shoot. Appreciate, bro. I really be trying to every bar that bit to be real. Like I really don't even be liking punching in a bar and it's not really like no bar that make you think or like it connected at a point. I be trying to do every bar that bit for real. But I know a lot of the times like when it comes to making music for like people to listen to, like know what I'm saying, making a bit think that much or think too hard, like a bit be like know what I'm saying? That's only for a select few of viewers or listeners. It's not for everybody for real. A lot of people be needing that simple shit. But I don't be liking to make my music simple, but I be knowing like at the same time if I want like people to listen to my shit sometimes or if I'm trying to make a hit, I can't make my shit too know what I'm saying, complicated or too extreme when it comes to bars and shit because like it's like I got so many songs too where it's like literally my shit bar for bar, that bitch boom, boom, boom. Like that Ain't Claiming that's on the band lab tape right now. That bitch literally damn near every single bar. That's what I'm saying, no cap. Baby sitting there every time having to pause that bit like, oh shit. But let me punch that in before I forget that bit. Aiming for the stars, I feel like Ja, you know I gotta shoot. I be aiming for the stars, I feel like Ja, you know I gotta shoot. I used to add that. Used to be that wedding cake. Used to be that wedding cake, but smoking eight. Yeah, that used to be that. Used to be on wedding cake, but now it's eight. We we used to be that wedding cake, but now it's eight puffing gorilla glue. I was trying to incorporate your bar you just there. I'm gonna go with it, or I'm gonna use it some way, but I gotta sauce it a little bit. Used to be that wedding cake, but now it's eight. Used to be that wedding cake, but now it's eight. We used to be that wedding cake, but now it's eight puffing gorilla glue. I think I'm gonna just go with that one. It used to be that wedding cake, but now it's eight puffing gorilla. Yeah, I bet. It used to be that wedding cake, but now it's eight puffing gorilla glue. Gotta watch out for the fake. They say it's real, but it don't. Alright, hold on. My B, I fucked up. Gotta watch out for the fake. They claim it's real. It ain't even. Oh, I kind of sped up on that bit. Gotta watch out for the. Gotta watch out for the fake. They claim they real and it ain't even true. And it ain't even true. Gotta watch out for the fake. They claim it's real and it ain't even true. Bet, I got you. My own grind. Gotta do. Ooh, excuse me. That bit was a loud ass burp. That was an inside burp, though. That one of them burps where you don't open your mouth and burp, but that bitch just vibrate through your throat. Pause. No homo. It's at 150. What you think? It's at 150. It's at 150. $150 right now. Bad. I'm finna do the emphasis and ad libs though on that bit. I didn't even need the extra track for the punch in, cause usually sometimes I be punching in, but like I be needing like another track just to punch in on that. Cause like just the two tracks, sometimes that overlap kind of mess up, and I gotta add another track. I ain't even need that bit though this time. But I'm finna do the emphasis real quick, and then ad libs, and then that bit should be straight. Then I'm gonna just edit the volume and shit on that bit. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna emphasize that. Hey. 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 Gotta do. Aiming for the. I'm gonna read you to do that bit. Cause I'm gonna add a grrr on there, what you call it, tune the emphasis. Hey. Hey. Grrr. It's on my head. I gotta do. I think you heard that shit in the background. That's my fault. Yes, bro. That's my favorite part, cuz. I ain't gonna lie. The way that bit come in, I mean, that bit so tough. Not gonna lie. You definitely gave me one with this one. That bit tough. Ah, fuck, I'm flagging. All right, let me get right. Hey. Hey. Grrr. It's on my head. Don't know what I gotta do. For the star, I gotta shoot. What's inside my head? Know that you gonna make it. Ain't gotta do no faking. Right now it's patience. They don't peak the cadence. Say I'm amazing. Only one I'm praising. That I could taste it. Solo how I face it. Tony Hawk. But growing like a pregnant lady. A pregnant lady. Been elevated. Elevated. Alright, I'll be punching. Ain't separated. I can't separate it. Don't need no preparation. Preparation. In a week. Ain't for the streets. Or in a couple weeks. Might be a couple weeks. A couple weeks. You ain't gotta fuck with me. On my own grind. Gotta do. A jaw you know I gotta shoot. Neck. Ooh. Gorilla glue. It ain't even true. I know that gonna make it. Gotta do no faking. Right now it's patience. Don't peak the cadence. Say I'm amazing. The only one I'm praising. Swear that I could taste it. Solo how I face it. That bit tough. And then I'ma edit the beat and all that after though. After these addies. Yeah, it be feeling that bit, cuz, don't count. Bit do be feeling that bit. Especially when especially with a hard ass beat though. With a hard ass beat, you really be feeling it. Big gotta make the faces and shit too, baby. Looking like a dog and shit. Tight. Shit. One flip. So my head. What I gotta do. Aiming for the. Gotta know that. My fault. I fucked up a little piece. Oh, you gonna make it. Ain't do no faking. Right, the pacing. They don't say I'm amazing. And I'm praising. I could taste it. Go! Hum. I'll be. And I can't slide. Nah. This ain't for the street. A couple weeks. You ain't gotta fuck with me. My own ground. Yeah, I gotta shoot. Yeah. And it ain't. And you gonna make it. Ain't doing no faking. And they're not pacing. The cadence. I'm amazing. The one I'm praising. And I could taste it. Go! Grrr. Grrr. Hey. And then that should be smooth. Let me see. Let me just fix the audio quick first too though. And listen to that bit like that. I think I bring that bit down to 6 though. Take 6 off that bit. Hell yeah, cuz that bit what? How many years ago that was though? 3, 4, 5. That's down to like 8, 9 years almost, cuz. That was a while too, man. But I ain't gonna lie, that shit was that year was probably I say well senior year was fun as fuck too, especially because that's when I had actually got wheels and shit, and I was moving a little bit more like outside of school and shit. So that shit was fun like that. But when it comes to just solely like no not incorporating outside of school, my sophomore year, that was my sophomore year too, right? Or you came after that? What class you graduated class or what? You came in with Newt with Antoine though? I was a sophomore. Yeah. My sophomore year, I think my sophomore year was my sophomore year is my most fun year. You could class of 2021? Oh no, that was my junior year then. You came in with Antoine? Did you come in with Antoine and who else was in Antoine? No cap. Actually, Zay City, but he's a grade over me. Cause he was like our second string quarterback. What year? That shit was for funny. That shit was funny. My junior year, cause junior year I don't even think he played maybe. But he had came from Gateway, Zay City. He was actually the first one on YouTube, but like he like was officially ready. He had the camera and everything already and stuff. I just went off the phone and shit, off the stream, cause me and Brand started around the same time. But yeah, nobody was really on that YouTube. But Zay, I can't just take, cause Zay City was the first one. But he wasn't trying to do the content that a bit was on. Oh yeah, bit went fair for real on Monkey Bed. Hikey had the whole city on talking about that shit too. Bit was going to track meets and shit and all type of shit. Bit talking about, oh, you the monkey nigga. But boy, high school was a vibe though, cuz freshman year was fun as fuck too, but I was really with the scene. Yeah, no cap. No cap. Boy, that's why, yeah, niggas, but just on a different type of timing, but Bit finna be on that same type of time and just with like a different type of aesthetic to it. If that's what I want to use for that bit, different type of aesthetic. But a bit every day, bit was bit on my birthday. That was probably one of my top ones. I got all work from Popeyes. As soon as we got all work, me, Teo, Tommy, Shavari. Shavari had work with me too, I think that day. I think so. Right off work, went to Walmart, flag, and did the little fort shit with the toilet paper and junk. Got all the snacks out that motherfucker. Got into the little fort. We in that bed for my birthday. Lit the candles for my birthday and everything, cuz in Walmart. Ain't pay for none of that shit either, cuz. Went shopping, went threat, had song happy birthday to a nigga and all, cuz. At Walmart, then slid up out that bed. Boo, 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 boo. Niggas was going fed for real. Boy, them was the days. Them was the days. Alright, let me see how the volume is. Yeah, that M was had a nigga up there, bitch. I ain't gonna lie. When a nigga hit that M cuz, no cap. I thought I was famous, bitch. I thought I was like a Drake. I thought I was like motherfucking I thought made it out the hood, I ain't gonna lie. I thought I was in there. Then got hit with the YouTube strike, then got banned for a week. All that shit. Boom, boom, boom. But that bit was up there, that bit. Oh yeah, for sure that, for sure. Oh yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. That's what we doing, but yeah, on a piece of yeah, I mean it was only cause I wasn't monetized when I hit the 1,000,000 views though. Like literally that shit was so crazy how that happened. We in Orlando. We went on a vacation, boom. We in Orlando, man. And we sliding like on the way there. My phone, this one I was going with what you call it at the time. My phone going off. Zoom, 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 zoom. I'm just getting emails and shit. Zoom, 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 zoom. Like literally like every like 30 seconds, if not that. Zoom, zoom, zoom. My phone going off. Bitch look at me like, you cheating or some shit? My shit. Zoom, zoom, zoom. I'm checking. That bitch say such and such subscribe to your channel. Such and such subscribe to your channel. So I'm getting all these subscribers like boom, boom, boom. I'm low key not even thinking like one of my videos going dumb. Boom. Boy, after the fact that shit hurt because it's like boom, boom, boom. My shit going up. So literally like over from when I first started getting the zoom, 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 I get up to we actually get in Orlando. I check my subscribers. I'm at 800 subscribers because at that point in time, I had what? I think I only had like 400 some subscribers or something like that. Like I wasn't even past 500 subscribers yet. I was like at 4 something, like a little bit over 4 something, or a little bit over 400 subscribers. My shit zoom, zoom, zoom. I hit 800 subscribers. I say, no, we finna hit 1,000. Wake up the next morning, 1,000 subscribers. I say, yeah. Wake up the next morning, 2,000 subscribers. I get back to the city, I'm at 10,000 subscribers. Then the next morning after the 10,000, boom, I'm at 20. That bitch just went to hitting so fast. Bing, bing, bing. And then like within like the like 5-6 days, I'm at like 30 something K subscribers. And then and then I like throughout that time I peeped that it was the monkey video that go dumb. My junk going stupid, that junk going 100K views, 200K views, 500K views, a million, 1.2, 1.3, 1. I say no. But like by the time I actually like got my channel monetized, I think I was already at like a million views already. So only had got paid for like a hundred, like the point two, point three, like 200K views or something like that, 300K views or so. I only got paid 2 times, 2 checks. But yeah, I got them 2. I got 1 check, decent check. Then I got another check the next month after that. But then I ain't get paid no more from YouTube after that. Cause then the numbers and shit. Well, I got monetized. Yeah, facts though. Definitely could do it again. But how I got monetized shit, I had to first get like and this was before, cause nowadays the requirements for getting monetized is lower now. But when I had it was higher. You had to have at least 1,000 subscribers. Now it's at 500, but you had to have at least 1,000 subscribers, and then you had to have like 40. What it was like 4,000. I think like 4,000 watch hours or something like that. 40,000 watch hours. It was something like that. I know it's half now, so it's either 20. Whatever it is now, it's double now, or it was double then. So if it's 2,000 watch hours or 20,000 watch hours, you had to have double that. So it was either 4,000 or 40,000 watch hours. Yeah, the facts. The subs, especially depending on like what type of content you doing. Cause if you doing a lot of like short video content, getting them watch hours tough. But if you got long watch hour stuff and people actually watching your junk all the way, then it's kind of smooth. But then again, it's kind of tough because it's hard to get people to watch the whole video on some shit, depending. But yeah, you had to get them requirements. But then even before you get them requirements, then you gotta set up Google AdSense. And with Google AdSense, that's just like the people that actually like put the advertisement videos in your video, or yeah, the ads in your videos and shit. So, but like this channel right here monetized, like all it take for me to get a fat check is for one of my videos to go dummy, and I got a fat check coming to me. So I mean, like this channel monetized. Now I'm working on like my music channel to get monetized, or I'm gotta work towards that getting monetized, and then I just made a one Flisss live. So when I start streaming from Twitch and stuff, um you really don't even use it too much. You only just set up your account. So you just gotta set up like your personal information and stuff. Then you're gonna have to set up your banking and get that approved and stuff. And then it naturally just connects to your YouTube account. So once you got all like the setup stuff, you really ain't doing nothing in that. All that app is for you to like look and actually like view like the analytics, like to see like, okay, this many views actually brought me this much money in. Like right now, I'm still making like cents on the dollar. Like I'm not making no big money right now because my views ain't doing too much. But all it really is, it's kind of like basically like like a mobile app for a bank account is basically the same thing for that. It show you your money numbers basically. Yeah, just waiting on numbers though for sure. Big facts though, but yeah, man. Yeah, that's all the nigga need. One video going dummy, and I got a fat check. Like say, cause you get paid on a monthly basis too. Like you can only pull from your account on a monthly basis. So it's each month. So from the numbers you calculate from. I forgot what date it is. I think it's like from the fifth to the fifth to the fourth. So and then it's like those numbers from the fifth of this month to the fourth of the next month. I forgot the exact like date because it's a specific date that they do the payouts. But so like say you did 10 million view videos in that month. So like the people who like what's the word I'm looking for? Like do a million like this, or like consistently having a million views. For example, like Consonant, his Consonant live channel, that bit accumulating so much money within that month time frame that YouTube. But then again, that's when taxes get involved. So he ain't seeing that all of that anyways though. But it's a whole lot anyways because he get taxes taken out. It's not the full lump sum that he getting, and then YouTube got to get they cut too. But either way, those high numbers so dummy that after the cut, he's still getting hella bread from that. So it's like once you already got that fan base and it's kind of like a loyal fan base, boy, you really eating on that bit. But getting to that point is just like the process and the journey and the shit. Man, like a mug. I'm trying to, but I mean, yeah, it's just gotta keep working. I gotta make sure I be consistent because you really don't know when that fan base coming or that glimpse of light. Like for example, when I had that monkey time frame, if I was like mentally was on beat about certain things and stuff, I could have maneuvered that way better and stuff. For well, now I could boom boom boom. It just wasn't that time for me. It was just really like how I look at it was like, you know what I'm saying, God gave me the little glimpse of like what I could finesse. You feel me? And then, but mentally, in different aspects, I look back at it, and I wasn't mentally ready to be boom, boom, boom right then. Like I would have took bigger L's if I would have got blessed with the stuff right then and there. So it's like boom. But now it's like I'm on beat with a lot of more other shit, not even just financial shit. Nah, not really. Like even like the content I started off doing this shit, it was really just on some young nigga. Like some what the word they use, the YN shit is real like it was some young nigga like just wild, just having fun type shit. Yeah, I wouldn't be on like that type of content when it comes to how wild I was and shit. Like just you know what I'm saying? Like the Walmart content and stuff, or the like I'll probably like flag on Monkey a little bit, but I want to like even do like the pranking niggas on Monkey, how I did that content. I won't even do that again no more. But actually I got a video I'm posting today too on the ground. Yeah. But I mean I got a video I'm finna post on the ground later and shit. But once you peep that, you'll even peep what I mean by just moving differently in some different aspects. But yeah. But when it comes to the consistency and even the entertainment, like it's gonna be some shit. It's gonna be lit though. It's gonna be up there for real. But let me see. Let me see what this hollering about and see, and then I'm gonna play that bit out loud. And then I gotta handle some other things too, cause I gotta do some promoting and marketing too. And TikTok got that bag too, but they claim the 19th that bitch supposed to get banned. But even if that bitch get banned, I know it's gonna be another app that come out that's gonna be just like TikTok. Bitch could get that bread on that, so I know I ain't gonna lie. The next app that do come out that's going dumb, I'm hopping on that bit quick. Like I ain't finna lose no more bags on that social media. But let me see what it sound like. But yeah, for sure, I got some content and some ideas. I just gotta handle some like personal life shit before. Bet for sure, I got you. And even on this, like I got some ideas storming, cooking up, and I'll put you on game. We could certify. Oh, my shit just died on me too, man. I ain't even think about that. I forgot my shit just what you call it. I'm gonna have to let that bitch charge real quick. I think it sound good. I hope that bitch saved from what I done did already on that bitch. I'm gonna have to let that bitch charge. Bet. I just seen what you sent too. My fault, boy. That clear mucus be blowing my shit. But I had to let this bitch charge for a couple seconds before I keep turning that bitch back on. I think the volume's straight. I'm gonna just play that bit. Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna just play that bit out loud for the one time before I end stream though. But yeah, for sure, bro. For sure, man. That's why like everything in my mental, I just been positivity. That's really all I'm keeping in my head. Positivity and releasing all the negativity and just growing in all aspects for sure. But all this, yeah, 2025, boy, for sure. But see if that bit turned on already. Might need a little bit more juice. Oh, that bit turning on perfect. But yeah, I mean, yeah, it's some stuff, and I don't even be really wanting to speak too much on, like, even with the guest for the stream, like, I don't be wanting to speak on stuff too much. It's really like just action and just making it happen for real. Like, I got it in my head for real. It's in the air. Know what I'm saying? Cooking it up and then making it happen for real. Like, I ain't trying to put no false hopes or nothing out. Just make that bit happen. But yeah, 2025 for sure. But yeah, when it's a video I'm posting tomorrow, it's a remix, what you call it, but it's really putting people on to certain thing. Yeah, facts. Gots to. That's the same type of time on. Even my little brother finna get right too. But yeah, when I post what you call it, it's gonna be boom boom boom. But it's yeah, some pressure for sure. It's blessings. Blessings on top of blessings. I hope this band loud shit ain't flag on me. Oh, it's right here. Let's see. Okay, I think it's smooth. Let me connect it to the speaker real quick, cause it plays better on the speaker. Oh, fuck me. I forgot sometimes that. Oh, it is playing. I bet sometimes that bit don't be wanting to play. But this it. I'm gonna edit it some more too. But this is what we working with so far. That bit so tough, that beat. I be aiming for the stars, but you know that I gotta shoot. Voices out my head, they say that Flisss, I know that you gon' make it. Life is tough, sometimes I keep it real, ain't gotta do no faking. Always on the ground, but what I'm working on right now is patience. Superfied, the bars gon' hit, but they don't peep the cadence. Niggas, they gon' hate, already know my girl say I'm amazing. Moving like I'm Jesus, but most high the only one I'm praising. Yeah, I fuck with it heavy. I'm gonna go back a little. I'm gonna go back to the punch when I first started on that bit, but no cap, bro. Probably about it was in college when I started saying grrr, and then no cap. I swear to God, I ain't never heard nobody say grrr. Like I done heard brrr or you know what I'm saying, drop the ski brrr, but grrr with the you know what I'm saying. Then Drake get on the radar with what's the nigga name? The European nigga or the nigga from cross seas? Damn, what's just had his name? Fuck, what's the nigga name? It's the one that said, how can I be homophobic? My bitch is gay. But he had got on, I forgot the nigga. Yeah, Central C, appreciate. Yes, he had got on the radar with Central C and said, grrr. I was so mad when I heard that shit. I said, this, what? Like, the nigga probably came across one of my videos like, oh, I like that. I'm gonna start saying it or some shit. But that, hey, yeah, I fuck with that heavy though. But you know, yeah, gonna switch stuff up, sauce it up a little bit more. I'll still keep my grrr though, but just adding a little more sauce that I like to it. But yeah, appreciate it. Alright, we gonna play that. I ain't gonna stop it no more. I know that you gon' make it. Life is tough, sometimes I keep it real. I ain't gotta do no faking. Always on the ground, but what I'm working on right now is patience. Superfied, the bars gon' hit, but they don't peep the cadence. Niggas, they gon' hate, already know my girl say I'm amazing. Moving like I'm Jesus, but most high
but when I roll it solo, how I face it. On the ground like Tony Hawk, but growing like a pregnant lady. So high in my mind, can't waste no time. Shit, I feel elevated. I know that I'm divine, got God inside. No, I can't separate it. See it in my eyes that I'm a slide. Don't need no preparation. Gotta know, believe it. Life I won't know it ain't for the weed. I don't gotta have a million. I know my wife, no, she ain't for the streets. Won't happen overnight or a couple days, might be a couple weeks. Begging for no love or no support. You ain't gotta fuck with me. Be in my own grind. What I gotta do, I be aiming for the stars. I feel like Jaw, you know I gotta shoot. Used to be that wedding cake, but now it's 8 puffin' gorilla glue. Gotta watch out for the fade, they claim it's real and it ain't even true. Voice inside my head, they say that Flisss, I know that you gon' make it. Life is tough, sometimes I keep it real. I ain't gotta do no faking. Always on the ground, but what I'm working on right now is patience. Go be superfied, the bars gon' hit, but they don't peep the cadence. Niggas they gon' hate, already know my girl say I'm amazing. Like I'm Jesus, but most high, the only one I'm praising. I could taste it. But when I roll it solo, how I face it. And then I gotta shorten the beat and cut that off too. But I do all that in a little. But we got this song done right there. I ain't gonna lie, some of the songs, cause I done made a few songs on stream so far. I got some songs that I made on stream. Once I get the whole setup actually organized and stuff, though, boy, it's gonna be really up. Like, it's gonna be really up. It's gonna be really up. But yeah, that's it for the stream. The first half we had read this book right here. Cause I be doing the stream. That's one thing too. And I'm gonna be implementing it a little bit more too. But I be doing the book reactions. This book right here. In fact, you ain't even know a nigga be tuned in on some shit. I'm telling ya. To be real, not in. But this book right here, bitch. This a pressure book, no cap. But we started off with this. The first episode we did this book. We started from chapter 5. Only read 2 chapters on this chapter 5 and chapter 7 on stream. But I'm doing the book reaction too. I'm gonna keep doing that throughout the year and everything too. I ain't seen none bit do that. But watch, even if it's not me who end up making that bit like pop, I bet you somebody started doing that bit and bit ain't gonna get no credit. So, but it is what it is. But that bit is a vibe though. I ain't gonna lie. I almost shedded a couple tears earlier when I read in that bit. Cause that nigga was talking some shit towards the end of the chapter. Metamorphosis. That nigga, yeah. But yeah, we did what? The song in the stream. What, 218 minutes. Damn near closed that bit at 220. 220-minute stream. We did read a chapter with the book reaction. First half. Made a banger hit. Shout out Certified TV Television too. Shout out Certified. Shout out Certified Mob. You know what I'm saying? We made a banger hit. We dropped a couple gems. We talked about life. We had some laughs. We had some good moments. And yeah, it was good. Yeah, it's good. Create that bit. Cooking it up 2-4. But yeah, that's it for this stream though. The goal was to stream for a decent amount of time too. In 220 minutes, hey, we did it. So, but yeah. Oh, and insight of the day. Because my one subscriber did help me start coming up with the insight of the day. Insight of the day today. Last insight of the day was fall in love with the journey. The insight of the day today is make the changes that you need to make in life. And you know what I'm saying? That is transitioning to the person that you want to become. To have the results and the outcomes in life that you want, you got to be the person that you need to be in order to get those results. So you got to make those changes in life. The negative stuff or the things that in your life that's keeping you from being that person, you got to change that right then and there. You know what I'm saying? You can't wake up every day wanting to have, you know what I'm saying, a certain type of body, but every day you wake up, you like, man, I ain't finna work out today. Man, I'll work out another time. You got to do that shit now, because time is going to be the only thing that ain't waiting on you. Everything else in life could wait for you. You know what I'm saying? A female will wait for you. A family member will wait for you. Shit, even a job at times will wait for you. Shit, money even sometimes wait for you. Sometimes money just collects slowly. Passive income is a thing. But time the only thing that won't wait for you. So just make the changes that you need to make to be the person you trying to become, to get the results and the outcomes in life that you want right now. You feel me? But yeah, that's it for the stream, man. It was a great stream. I feel good. Blessing. It's grateful. We still, you know what I'm saying? If you healthy, you breathing, you alive right now, you got an opportunity to make the changes in life and, you know what I'm saying, and live the life you want to live. But it's a blessing. And we out. Grrr. And next stream will probably be what today is Wednesday. Oh, I don't know. I got next stream might not be till Sunday to keep it a buck. But if anything, for sure it'll be Sunday. If I do pop up, just know what I'm saying, look for that notification or click that bell to be notified whenever I post or go live or post a YouTube video. And then you'll be notified. But for sure Sunday, if not Sunday, it'll be earlier. So we out. Grrr. Love y'all. Keep growing, man. Stay positive.